is going on, everybody, and welcome to the Kolosseum week number 3 top 8. My name is Mr. Aquaman, and joined by the one, the only, the serious esports posing, the spit talking, the Baraka command grab mashing, Ultra David. What's going on, David? Welcome to the Kolosseum.
When is amplified spine burst?
What is it? Wait.
That's all I want to know. When is
a thing?
amplified spine burst? That's all I want.
I'm gonna try to get your volume right. If you can keep talking for me real quick.
Come on, Aquaman, my man.
All right, that sounds good. You came in pretty hot right there, okay? I don't know if you were that loud for everyone else, but you were coming in good. Anyways, guys, welcome to the Kolosseum. This is week number 3. This is top 8. I've got a bracket for you. Might as well take a look at what you guys are going to be watching tonight while I go over just what the heck is going on and what the heck the Kolosseum is. This is an 8-week series leading into a finale. Mortal Kombat 11 open brackets every single week for North America. Smash.gg/Kolosseum. Go sign up. We are currently in top 8 of week number 3. Money is on the line from here on out, even in the individual weeks. Thank you so much to everyone who donated to the finale pot to get us to the threshold that opened up weekly prize pools. So that way we had a nice solidified finale pot before getting into these individual pots. And $156 is already on the line tonight. But this is your top 8 bracket. Couple of surprises in here, and there have been such shakeups just in 3 weeks of the Kolosseum here. We've seen a lot of surprises, David.
I watched a bunch of it. Yeah, I mean, I played in the tournament myself. Somehow I didn't make top 8, so my prize, since that didn't happen, is to be able to watch top 8 with you here at least. Yeah, it was really cool to see Neutralist Key get in here. Congrats, that's super awesome. We were just saying, very cool that he's here. Very looking forward to seeing all the neutral that he's going to play. Doubtless, that's what the character that he plays does. As you know, that's what Cetrion does. Very, very neutral heavy character.
That's right. Ask Dragon.
It's the key. It's the key.
It is the key.
It will be Neutralist Key versus Gur. Yeah, I think that's going to be cool. It's always cool for me to watch both Gur and then in the next match, Burrito Voorhees, because they have 2 different kinds of Garrus. And people keep saying Garrus is about to die. And let me tell you.
He's dead.
Maybe he's dead. That maybe he's here with me where I am right now in Titan's realm in hell. But no, there he is alive in 2 different variations, no less.
That's right, and almost had 3. If Tweety would have made it in as well, we would have had all 3 variations of Gears in top 8. That would have been insanity right there. But full auto and splash, now the only 2 to make all 3 top 8s, and it has been hard. I can't stress enough how hard the Kolosseum has been. I mean, final combatants have been getting bodied. People that were just in the World Championship have been getting bodied here in the Kolosseum. And everyone that's been grinding, and with the changes that NetherRealm Studios have implemented, because we haven't seen, if you remember, we've gone multiple massive balance changes without massive open brackets. We had a couple of big ones before Final Combat, and then that small one after Final Combat. We haven't seen much open bracket action.
Fair enough. Yeah, and you got to keep grinding. You can't just rest on your laurels. That's not the kind of scene we have.
That is right, and there's so many guys out here that are hungry and grinding. 300 plus entrants every single week here in the Kolosseum. Whoa! Scary stuff. These are the current standings. Full auto, again, the consistency of some of these guys has been immaculate. Full auto, combat, and splash really setting themselves apart from the rest of the pack. But a lot of new names on here with the success of Neutralist Key this week. Titanium Tigers as well, Burrito Voorhees, and we'll see how they can do here in this top 8 to solidify the standings even more. The top 8 in points after 8 weeks is going to be in your finale, where that money is on the line. And I'm going to get some invites out for this first match as we will try to get started here on the Kolosseum. I'm going to pull up that Match Arena link while we're just chilling here too.
Cool. Yeah, I mean, as you were saying, there is actually some money on the line here. Now, you were telling me before we went on the air about just how much the money matters to these players. They're only here because of the dollars. That's it. Just one of these days, Aquaman, I would love to find a set of players who were in it not for the money. Unfortunately, we don't have that. They're here for the $156
guys,
and 80 cents. Don't you forget the 80 cents.
80 cents. Let me tell you guys a story real quick. I got into a conversation with everyone that made top 8 today, and 7 of the 8 had no idea money was on the line.
Right.
So
yeah, that's great.
as much as I was shocked and appalled, I was also proud that these guys are out here playing for more than just money.
Absolutely. Yeah, look, I mean real talk, it is actually great to have an event like this. We're stuck at home. That's how it is for us. I'm sure it is for many people across the world. We're stuck at home right now. And really it is awesome to have a game that has the net play that allows this, and it's great to have a tournament series that is so popular. Like you said, 347 I think competitors for this week.
Oh,
and it's awesome to have a stream like this. Really, I mean, I appreciate it as somebody who's been watching the previous weeks, and I'm stoked to be part of it.
Yeah, have you been playing too? Having a great time?
I have been playing. Yeah.
I also need to bring up, if you guys go to that week 3 of Kolosseum Matcherino, scroll down a little bit, and who was it? It was Androids In. It donated $69.50. Love what you guys do. Keep the hype going. If Ultra David wins a match on stream, I'll donate $25 on his behalf.
it didn't happen.
And I didn't.
I'm sorry to say.
I didn't see that in time to try to get you on stream, but hey.
Okay, I want a match on my own stream. All right. Anyway,
there you go.
We're playing this. We got 2 sick outfits right here. This is going to be Neutral as Key, Setron, of course, and then Gur with Eternal Gears.
We almost saw the double horror pack matchup too. Not a whole lot of. Oh man. Not a whole lot of mummy Cetrons out there. For as cool as that character, sorry, not that skin is to me, but this Frankenstein Gears is something else.
Yeah, this one's awesome for sure. It's just kind of the slow approach right here. That was the intention, at least for Gur, and he. There. Yeah, these are 2 characters with great movement, obviously, and I love seeing them back and forth. They've already gone, I would say, 3 different ways across the stage so far. They've been all over the place. Here we go.
This has been the key, though. It's been the neutral, the movement, the spacing, and this is going to be a game of cat and mouse. Full screen, up close. It doesn't really matter because of those mobility options between the 2. Let's see if Gur can get some lockdown going here in the corner, though. Hard to keep Cetron on lockdown because of exactly that.
That can't be penalized, though. I mean, if Gur were to find the right opportunity now, he can really chunk off the life. There's no defensive bars.
Having that command grab.
Here we go, just like this. Well, okay, maybe, you know. It could have been.
Yeah, nothing crazy, but Gur likes to mix up off of that down one on hit. Wow, what a 1-1 to stop the approach there. The reverse time Gur to get out of there. But what Gur likes to do off that down one on hit is mixing the command grab, which, when she has no resources, is going to be that corner carry. Yes. Time is slipping right now.
Ooh, they both just traded places.
Oh, and the last second Hell's Wrath.
I've never seen the Hell's Wrath do that much damage before.
Got a damage buff with that red outfit that she's rocking right now.
It's like 30% life on that Hell's Wrath. Yeah. No, I love that. I love the. Oh my God, it's a huge opportunity. And again, there's no. Well, it's gonna come here. I'm not sure we'll see it right.
Oh, the breaker, and now no resources for Neutral as Key. Locked in the corner. Huge pickup here from Gur. And are we gonna see a clone setup? Absolutely. And then,
wow, gutsy. Really taking a turn right there. Stealing a turn, honestly.
Yeah, I fully expected an arsenal of plus frames coming from that clone that was on the screen. What an anti-air down with the double down one pickup, and okay.
That was beautiful right there. Goading the movement. Can you get a good punish? Yes, should be able to take the run on this. Easy times.
Kept it simple. Still a lot of damage. That command grab ender in the corner is something else. We're all tied up at 1 round apiece. It was really clutch teleports there from Gur. Multiple punishes on the Hell's Wrath this time, and got into the corner with no resources.
The threat, yeah, I just love the threat of that clone. That's right there. It's been forcing a lot of movement too. It's there, and you see there's no Hell's Wrath. Yeah, it was just patience, and that allowed Gur to move in. Uh-oh.
Yes. Oh my! Okay. What a call out right there.
Showing how key that neutral is. Oh, here's the chance. No, it was a funky conversion. Would have been weird.
A little too early there. Gur putting a gap on the screen, testing neutral as key early on in this set. Best of 5 all the way, guys. Even in pools. The Kolosseum. We go crazy here.
Just moving away. Look how scared it seems neutral is key. I'm sure he'd love to get more of that defensive bar back before engaging again, huh?
Yeah, exactly. Gur wants to close that gap. No! Whoa!
Okay, the defensive bar is back, but still, this is going to be a lot of damage beforehand. Oh, it's the setup. It's still there. It's still there.
Oh, a little too late on the command grab. Or early.
It was just the wrong timing, whatever it was, but it was close.
Able to get through there. Has to worry about the clone. The pickup from
Oh
Gur.
my. These heroes are so sick.
11 seconds on the clock.
Look at the time. Yeah, can he time out? What a tech.
He can actually,
he does not want to get hit. Doesn't want to get opened up. He'll take the grab
This
right
is
now.
perfectly fine.
He'll take the grab. That's going to be that.
And Gur getting up, and this is what double timeout. Going the distance, but you expect that from these characters that aren't going to dish out a whole lot of damage and have so much mobility to them.
Yeah, you have two of the strongest mobility characters in the game, especially in moving away. And that, allows this kind of just trading places. How many times did we see literally a trading of places? One character would go with a teleport to where the other one just was. That happened a few times. And so it's not easy for either one to just peg the other down and get the other one in a bad situation over and over again.
Yeah, for it being two completely different characters, it's almost a mirror that we're watching right now. And
Cetrion.
Gur although I will say that Gur has had to be the one to kind of change up his own game plan because he's kind of been chasing neutral this entire time. And only until the end when he gets a health lead is kind of able to reverse that. But neutral's been really good at getting those early health leads and kind of forcing the matter here, making Gur get offensive. But Gur on the offense is just as good as Gur on the defense. It's Gur. It's Gur.
Yeah, sure. One of the best players.
Decent at the game, I guess.
I guess he's all right, yeah.
I wouldn't want to play him.
Yeah.
I don't want to enter these tournaments.
And again, that forces movement, and he gets the conversion.
That was a sick combo.
You can see having it out there forced Cetrion to move in a different spot. Can we hang out? Oh boy.
He put the healthy there. Gur making the aggressive read. Wants to keep neutral on his toes.
Nice. That hasn't really come up yet. But got it. Okay. No, just the trades. And now I'm sure Gur would love to make this work in the corner.
Ooh, he didn't put air there by Gur the stand
Oh,
three.
quick punish! No, not quite.
That's confirmation here by neutral.
And neutral is key. Really just backing off here. Playing the neutral.
Ooh!
Looking for the big stuff.
Almost had the read that's been so favorable for Gur this matchup, but such little recovery on that clone summon.
Well, Gur now, again, just slowly moving in. There are 30 seconds on the clock here. It's not crunch time yet. He knows that. Yep, he did down one into the grab. We've seen it a few times.
Might have to start sweating here. We're see that teleport out. Saving it is neutral. No tick throw from Gur on the forward two.
Ooh, he can definitely do this now. 16.
Now the health lead. Nice patience by neutral's key. Finally
He's
getting
got
caught on the
it.
forward three. See that patient here. This is getting scary. The clone not enough for the sand trap. Is this going to be enough for the kill? No. 7 health remaining. 5 seconds on the clock.
Really? He went in. Oh my god.
Oh, I am shocked that did not get vortexed into the stand 1 active frames because that thing is a monster.
Great work. See where he wants to end up with this. Okay, it's a break.
That's a dirty setup, by the way, all the way through.
Ooh. Doing the stuff that's not supposed to work. Here it is. Into the corner again.
I taught him that.
Oh yeah, command grab?
Short hop command grab. Short hop command grab.
Yeah.
He definitely stole that from me. Oh, another confirmation.
Oh, the setup instead.
Oh my gosh!
Very unusual. I love this stuff from Gur. He's freestyling out there right now.
And this is such Gur gameplay. Like, I've never seen another Eternal do it like he does. He's always thinking ahead. Oh my gosh.
Dude, it's so unorthodox. It's just hard. Wow. Dunked so hard. She's not even inside the ground. She just exploded beforehand.
Look at her leg twitching. Oh, stop.
Gross.
I'm gonna clip that.
Join me in hell.
I'm gonna clip that and watch those last 30 seconds back on the stream. That was disgusting teleport shenanigans. It was shenanigans, if I could be honest with you.
Absolutely shenanigans. But very interesting shenanigans. It's just a little bit unusual, and I think that's probably why it threw neutral his key is off. It's just it's weird.
Yeah, it's very weird, and it could be aggression or keep away in a split second. Oh, that last teleport to the throw was brutal, and that would have been really good on block too. 4-3, very good on block naturally, and you definitely would have been either respecting a down one with it potentially shaving a frame off there, becoming +1. You're respecting a down one, then you're getting thrown.
Really?
Craziness.
Could we see Neutral is key right now is hovering over Raijin Raiden. I was just about to talk about how Cetrion likes to know where her opponents are going to be, right? I mean, that's she wants to know where you are and where you will be so that she can A, escape, or B, control the screen. And if it's hard for her to do that, then not that it's a bad matchup, right? But that's uncomfortable. To go to Raijin, maybe a way to tamp down some of the stuff that girl likes to do.
Is this 1-0 or 2-0? This is 2-0.
This is 2-0 Gur right now, and he has bettered on the old Raijin Raiden. Wow, the Theory character from 6 months ago.
This character has always been on the back of, I know, a lot of top players' minds as a good pick for Geras in general. Having that reversal that stops so many situations where he's like -7 is key. I hate to say that exact phrase in this matchup. But
oh, he just got frozen. I mean, it's not. Yeah, okay. A little bit of damage. The thing about this character is that there's not going to be a lot of damage in it.
But on the flip side, this is a oh my block at the last possible second there.
You don't see it often.
But this is a very neutral heavy character here in Raijin. You know, yeah, it has kind of the auto footsies of forward 4 into the slam, but setting all that up and it's the post staff pound, you know, spacing that really we're gonna see neutral be tested.
Just block and staying safe. Okay.
All right, Gur's floss block 2 forward 4s back to back. I may not want to test it. He probably tried again right there.
Right. Wow, dude. Gur. And not really even trying to maintain the corner. Wow, dude, he's just playing this distance game, and Raijin's not keeping up right now.
Oh, yeah, Gur is trying to give him
a little bit of pestering from far away is just not cutting it.
This is a taste of his own medicine that Neutral got going early against Gur in that first match, because Neutral was zoning him out for a good round and a half there when we started.
Round 2.
Giving back to him now, a match point for a 3-0 to start us off.
Oh, dude, he's just away. And, you know, this is not like the other Raiden where there's teleports. You got to worry about that as Geras. No, you can control the screen.
Yep. Oh, as a forward 4, what's the mix-up going to be? Keep it safe. And was that a floss block on the staff as well to almost negate the pushback? He's teleporting the throws again. Gur's a little too comfortable.
He's definitely a little handsy right now, but it is working out.
Oh. I'm not gonna lie. I would have gotten whatever Gur wanted to do. I would have got cooked.
He read the wake up, but didn't do anything about it.
Oh, it got it before.
Oh, it's getting weird. That was probably supposed to have been
yeah,
flawless block.
Exactly. Because Gur, probably #1 in the world at flawless blocking jump-ins. Makes it look so easy. Probably try to get right there, but the empty jumps of Neutral is key are kind of how you deal with that. Oh, this is a tough spot to be in.
Oh, that's it.
Plus 16 right there. Yes. Command grab. Jailing pressure. Ugh.
It's interesting to see that character of Raijin. Like I said, and like you talked about as well, it's a character that, you know, many people have identified as, you know, maybe having some juice. Maybe there's some juice there. But when it comes to big moments like this, I haven't seen anybody put it together. And even just like watching people play and playing against people, it's rare that somebody like really puts it together. I am not so sure. In any case, Gur just skating on through. 3-0. Gets to winners finals.
Winners
now,
finals.
We have one Geras in winners finals. You know that. It's Gur. In the next match, we could have a winner who could be playing Geras as well. It could be Burrito's Geras in winners finals, but Wise Gemini is going to be there to try to make that not happen.
Yeah, Matt, that's going to be the match coming up. Wise Gemini, Burrito Voorhees. Let me get some invites ready. If you guys want to follow along with the bracket, I'll go ahead and put it in the chat for you guys. You guys can summon that at any time. That's going to take you to, like, the actual pools, but just click on the top where it says pools and drop it down to top 8. I was a little bit lazy on that one. I'm not going to lie to you.
Yeah. Well, it's all good with me. Oh, no. It's the wrong way. That's right. I'm hanging out here with all the defeated combatants in hell in the Titans realm. I just played that game.
Not gonna lie, it looks pretty cozy.
Cozy, okay,
Yeah.
that's one way to phrase it. Yeah, I mean, you know, you go into Demon's Mouth right there and just get really constricted.
Yeah, you know.
It's a little windy. You might notice that my hair's fluttering now and then. It's windy here on the steps, the great steps of hell. as you know.
Yes.
You know the story.
Absolutely. Mitsu asking, was I mailed my banner from Final Combat? This little guy right here. No, I just took it with me.
Dang, I didn't even think about that. Are those accessible?
Did you guys not? They told us to take them. Oh no. Yeah, I've got a little bit my little banner that says "Welcome to Final Combat, Mr. Aquaman."
Wow, I can't even believe that I didn't think about that. That's actually a big bummer.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's definitely in some trash heap right now. Whoa!
Oh, come
the chat
on!
Exploded with gifted subs.
Exploded. Not again, Shadowstorm. Not again. Shadowstorm dropped a nuclear bomb on my birthday on Monday. It's too much, man. I'm gonna have a heart attack.
Yeah, understandably.
Let me get some invites up before I forget here.
Please do. Yeah, I was just gonna say.
And have an aneurysm. Thank you so much, Shadowstorm. It's his job. He always wants to get a sub train going in the chat. So if you guys are feeling generous, by all means, I'm not gonna stop you. This series, you guys' support has been stupid. Like, too much. This was just something that was a side project of mine for a long time, of wanting to do something that was... I have zero budget for this. I just wanted to do this for fun, see how the crowdfunding would go, and do a really cool production and show that I felt like I could fill a space with, and I wanted to fill the space between Final Combat and Combo Breaker.
Yeah.
But I'll expect a lot of this kind of stuff throughout 2020.
Well, look, like I was saying earlier, this really, I think, is important. It's a weird time for everybody. And many of us have way more free time than we're typically accustomed to having. So having a tournament series that is as well supported as this, as well watched, as well entered, is really great. I mean, it really does provide this kind of sense of, it's an outlet for competition.
Yeah.
I know many of us are fiending for it. I'd love to be able to go to the locals, but I can't anymore. So I have to play online. And this is a great way to do it. And I want to be able to watch more people play. I miss seeing high level play. Here it is, right? So it really is like the right thing at the right time. And it's awesome.
Yeah, it was...
like I said, I've had a blast watching it so far, and I'm really happy to be a part of it.
It was the perfect storm, and thank you so much, by the way. It really was the perfect storm of because I'd been planning this since about October of last year. Okay. Is when I started on this, and it just kind of came in at the right time. I actually don't know what else to say about it. Totally. But thank you guys to everyone who has supported and is watching. It's honestly the best. That's the best.
And yeah, thanks, Lord Gandalf in the chat, who came out to our local in Los Angeles.
Yay!
And then the next week, life was shut down. So
yeah.
it immediately changed. So I mean, really, for people like him, people like me, we would love to be able to play more. Here's the way to do it. I really do appreciate it. Anyway, winners quarters, the other side, Brito Voorhees and Wise Gemini. It's going to be Brito Voorhees. I love the Gearus, the way he plays. We were talking about this a little bit before we went live, but he always has unique takes on characters. He always has his own combos. Yeah. He always has setups. In every game, it's been like that for the last few games.
I would say after Injustice 1, he really found himself competitively, and we also saw that with the name change. You know, it all kind of came together where he really found himself competitively, and doesn't pick a character based on tier, just picks a character based on how he wants to play and finds a way to play that character his way.
And he plays it as uniquely as his name. Right?
Yeah.
Burrito Voorhees is what he went with. And okay, that's cool, dude. But it really, I think, is a tell to how he plays his characters as well. He's a very, very unique fellow. Anyway, Wise Gemini coming in with blue. Already got corner control. Oh. Not for long. Saving the bar. Oh, okay.
Ooh, we gotta be really careful there with New Era. He's got step backs and command grabs that can mix you for days. Here's another one. Yeet. And what's for breakfast here? I see some pillars over time. He doesn't like to get too fancy with the setups. He keeps it so solid. Nice punish from Wise Gemini, though. Coming in with the mids. Looking for the closeout. Just the staggers. Brito not challenging there. Probably expecting a fireball in that situation to try to blow up the gap. And that's a constant mind game Lou's going to be putting on this screen throughout this match.
Round 2, fight.
Oof.
Right. To go from patient to walking to standing blocking.
I just played Ninja Killer the other night, and let me tell you, you eat fireballs to the face against Liu Kang. It's just it happens. This is one thing that New Era is going to struggle a little bit with, is dealing with the zoning, because the counter sand trap is not going to win that trade.
No, for sure. Yeah, and it's great footsies right now. Love the anti-air you had to get out of it.
That was
making a big read, it looked like. And even Chip at this point is a big ball. There you go.
That was absolute. I've never seen someone control Burrito like that. That was just flawless play from, you know, keeping him at bay with those projectiles and then stopping every advancement. The reactions were impeccable. And this
yeah,
is
it was great spacing, great zoning. It was great movement. And he played around with it well. He was in mid-range for a while, right? He pressured up close when he needed to. He jumped back a few times looking for OS off the fireball. I really liked what he did.
So what happens here in game number 2? If any adjustments come out of Burrito, and Wise Gemini has been on nothing but how do I say this? He's been getting better and better the longer he's been in this community, and so many of these young guys have. He's just another one of those guys that I can say the same thing about in our community.
That's where the talent is. It's with the young fellas.
Right here trying, David.
Round 1.
Keyword try.
Try. Ooh, no confirms. Surprising.
Scar's making
really pressuring her.
I'm about to say that Scar's making us old guys look good. So shoutouts.
Yeah, I mean he's got the right number in front of his age now. He can call himself old. Again, just really controlling this mid-range here. We've seen so little from Burrito until... Wow!
Ooh!
Yeah.
I would have... My pad would have been in the wall if I got a trade on my command grab. Well, that's neither here nor there. We got the corner here.
Oh, no! If only there was a way to... Sure, it didn't come out on hit. Well, anyway.
That is a grappler's nightmare right there. How dare you take the hit? How dare you?
Trying to get this corner control, and you can see just how flummoxed Burrito looks. Even there, when Wise Gemini was in the corner, we saw very little out of Burrito.
Yeah.
Typically, he's more active in the corner than that.
He's frozen. I mean,
frozen.
Every time there's been a standoff, Wise has been the one to call it out, and Burrito's been kind of late to the draw.
No. After having gone quite a while without... Oh, no! If only there was...
If only. I was waiting. The one time you were on stream, I was like, if I see one command grab not get OS.
You did it. You did it, buddy.
I'll have the tweet hot and ready to send. Oh!
That was pretty hard read on Bruce's side.
That was a...
Wise Gemini.
That was one of the hardest of reads right there.
That was a mega hard read.
That's a full read on just a stagger from Liu Kang right there. Wow, this has been. I thought this was going to be a really close one. You know, just outside looking in from a third party perspective, I was like, these are two phenomenal players going to do some cool things. Well, Wise came out at a different RPM.
He's killing it. And killing Burrito.
Yeah.
And I mean, just based on not only how it's going in mid-screen. Okay, I understand that. Right, Lou gets some punishes. That's really it can be hard for Garrus in that era. In the corner, when Burrito had Wise Gemini cornered, we still saw very little activity out of Burrito. He was still stuck there. He still seemed frozen. That I think is what's sticking out in my mind right now. Is that even there, he wasn't able to take advantage.
Yep. Game number 3. Well, we have back-to-back 3-0s. The Kolosseum has been littered with game 5s, especially in these top 8s. I better see that trend continue tonight. Otherwise, I'm making next week first to 2. I'm just kidding. And I've played Wise quite a few times.
He's eternally switched it. He switched it. He's got the more mobility now. No more new era. He can't step it back anymore, but he can still command grab it.
He still loves that command grab and the max distance gauntlet for 300. I almost would have thought that he would have gone Infinite Warden just to have, you know, kind of shut down the projectiles, but he hasn't needed anything. He has gotten the hit, and this is the aggression that we kind of expected.
Big plus. Okay, nice.
Maybe he just loves that
Yeah,
command
really
grab.
good pulling out in the corner. Well, you can definitely see that. And that's something we know about Burrito from games as well. Okay, now it's the turn of Wise Gemini. See what he can do. Big
Oh,
push.
150.
No, that's not enough, buddy.
Yep.
If that had been 4-2, maybe a different story, but there it is. Still a chance now.
So gets it. Yeah, thinking about it, three games in a row. Very command grab heavy characters. Swamp Thing, Ferritor, Garrus.
Yeah, that's the guy. That's what he likes.
Yeah.
And he's getting right all of them right now. Setting it up.
And the only difference is that he's had plus frames on his pressure. And he's been setting up that clone perfectly to do so.
Ooh. Yes. No defensive block.
Oh,
Gemini,
a little late on that. Still got it.
A little late on that as well. That could have been a big moment right there.
So smart to do the 4-2-1 into the gauntlet. Gapless -7, just like 4-2-1-2 of old. Oh no!
Into the corner. Oh, I thought it was. Never mind. He has been deleted. It's not going to be a 3-0.
I thought that wasn't a mix-up.
That's what I heard.
Anymore.
I heard that.
And yet, ever since then, everyone gets hit. I don't care who you are.
Yeah. That's tough. That's tough.
What a turnaround by Burrito. He just had that extra level of comfort to be aggressive, I guess. Maybe it kind of brought it out of him. He's like, oh, I have plus frames now. Because plus frames make anyone an offensive monster.
Well, I really think that was a big reason for the difference. Because he got into the corner previously as New Era and just didn't really do anything with it. And when he got into the corner here, you could see
He killed him.
immediately. Yeah, it was different right away.
I don't remember Wise Gemini out of the corner after that first round. When he killed him in the corner. Like, that whole second round, I think, was just Wise guessing wrong in the corner.
Well, he definitely did guess wrong.
He definitely guessed wrong.
That happens sometimes, though. You can't get upset about that. Can't get them all right. Not all the mix-ups.
That's right, chat. Just fuzzy 1-1-1. It's that easy. Wow.
Just right off the bat,
And
into the corner,
bam,
ASAP. And he got no. Already had the idea in mind to go for the regular grab. And now he's got corner yet again.
Woo!
Nothing. Okay.
Whoa!
Really?
And,
Okay, you got no defensive bar here with.
and the most Combat League Liu Kang thing to do in Mortal Kombat 11. Wake up 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
It's hard to blame him.
Not at all. But, of course.
Oh, punish and not. Okay, a little bit of something let go right there for Burrito. Maybe a chance. Wise Gemini. Yikes. Yet again, this has got to be the round.
Got the simple-
I love the combo, dude. His
I'm
combos
shocked.
are always hilarious.
I'm shocked he didn't do the command grab for the corner carry.
Actually, that's a good point, yeah.
That was a big down one. Wise.
No, well,
I feel like that was the first like clean hit I've seen out of Wise so far against this Eternal, and something
corner.
is clicking right now for Burrito. And the read.
Okay. All right.
Hold up.
Literally.
Woo! Right here swinging now.
Just like that, we got the other side of the stage.
Yeah, all of that.
Oh, hold on.
One short hop. If there's something Liu Kang does have, it is corner carry as well.
Got it.
Oh!
Yikes! You tried to vlog a little too late, man.
He's gonna tie us up at the bar. Don't get hit again.
Oh, punish! Wow!
If you would have reacted right there, it would have been over. Wise not going to the fatal blow as well. Too much of a risk! Didn't even need the fatal blow. This does more damage than a fatal blow, by the way.
What a reaction right there.
And from the verge of a 3-0, I get to press these absolute fire buttons. I'm excited.
He's had some really good hard reads. Look, they haven't all worked out. I'm thinking back to that one where he was under Liu Kang's pressure and he went with his own command grab. They haven't all worked out, but he's had some really great little duck timings. He has had his own really good reads so far, Burrito.
Yeah. Back to back in that first round of that game, with the throws and just punishing them and taking them to the corner. Win-win.
So it looked, and we were talking about it being a 3-0. No.
Not today.
It's a 2-2, and now if you're Gemini, what do you do?
This is what I wanted to see.
Could we have the Geras mirror in winners finals? Could we?
Not bad for a nerfed character. That's all I'm going to say.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know, they say that he can't die.
He is eternal.
They say that no matter what you do to him, he comes back to life.
He's had thousands, millions of deaths, and it only makes him stronger every single time. I'm going to set that scoreboard on fire because it is Game 5 time. Let's go! Shoutouts to my graphics guy for giving me some of the coolest production, even I've ever liked.
Oh, the range is almost.
Oh my god! Okay.
And then, by the way, the duck again from Burrito, who's getting real handsy with it.
I now don't know what's going on.
Getting zany out here.
I would say both players are warmed up because this is what a Game 5 should look like. Oh! Returning the favor with the crouch, and Burrito gonna hold on to that defensive bar.
Nope. Wow. Hold on a second. The corner, it could all be different. And it's not. So, okay, it's match point for Wise Gemini.
Smart forward throw by Wise 2 right there.
This set will be final. Round 2.
He is close to the corner, and that's been a big problem for him getting cornered by Burrito's Eternal Geras.
This has been so momentum heavy of who gets that first hit and who gets who to the corner.
No bar. Ooh, the patience. Here it is now.
Yeet. Oh, and look at that. Earlier, Burrito in those exact standoffs was the one to hesitate. Completely different this time around.
Yes. Advantage, and Burrito does respect. Okay, but he's right back into this thing. The corner's yet there again. Chunking off this life 150 by 150.
I was scared of that sand trap. That flank may have been a coming. And that's gonna be the OS, but too far away.
Actually, yeah, right. If you were really on the money, if you're Burrito right there, you actually were happy to see the OS. But,
yep.
You know.
Oh, and the 300. Are we going to a final round? No way.
Oh, can we talk about the fact that he did 750 damage in command grabs that round? Because that's what he did. That's what he did.
That's a pretty good right there. Also, for everyone watching, that's a mid command grab. The only read is up.
But we have seen Gemini make that read, yeah. I mean, I've been ripping on Burrito for not getting the left punish there, but it is actually really fast to get it.
And that's the scariest 50-50 with these mid command grab characters off of those pokes on hit, whether they're jailing or command grabbing.
Oh my god. Wise Gemini. Maybe not so wise right there. Okay.
That's what I was talking about earlier, David. Those combos that are so hard to do, even with everything on the line here. Don't go for them. Next hit will do it for Wise.
Well, trying to take the turn. Burrito's stuck. He'd love to reverse it. Down one. All of his
no!
Sure that it didn't come out on hit.
All of that damage from the command grab. Biting him at the end because that second weakness of those command grabs is going for a tick throw and catching someone not even blocking.
Fatality.
That was a Gemini. I would say for a while there, it seemed to me like he was a little bit out of it, but he really made the comeback really well.
Congratulations.
So he makes it into winners finals. Yes, that means that it will be Burrito going down to losers. We will not have the Geras mirror in winners finals. Don't worry, everybody. Geras has been nerfed, confirmed. There's only one in winners finals, not two. Don't worry about it. And so Burrito will go down and play the winner of Full Auto and Pure.
So coming up next, we'll have those losers matches for you guys. Full Auto, the #1 seed of the entire Kolosseum, going to be going up against Pure, and Pure came in super hot. That Cassius, something else. You want to talk about Nooch? It was looking clean.
Also, it's just very cool to watch Full Auto do work. Yeah, it's so cool to see that character.
You know, I mean, a character that's just has been under the radar, and no one has kind of committed to competitively. And Full Auto, you know, for all the complaints I see about the character, I don't see many Sindels out there in the brackets doing damage. So shouts for him for finding a character that fits him as a player so much. Like, him and that character would look like a match made in heaven. Sindel really brings something out of him that I hadn't seen prior in this game.
Get those invites going. Wow, what a set that was. It seemed like it was going to be a wash one way, and then it completely changed, and I thought it was a blow up the other way, and then Wise Gemini made the comeback. It's hard sometimes if you are the one who's been up 2-0, and now you are facing the opponent's match point after they've won 2.5 games. That's a tough mental position to be in. And Wise Gemini did it.
Yes, surviving right there. And I was on the receiving end of being up 2-0 and not clutching it out just a couple of days ago. Feels bad, man. Well, we got both these players in here. OD's Full Auto and Pure. Next match on stream. Pure could go Aaron Black in here as well, and I think he has one more character up his sleeve. He's got a nice little arsenal there.
See what he does.
Sindel.
Directly to Sindel as fast as possible, of course, Full Auto.
I don't even think that Full Auto's come off this variation.
Johnny Cage.
Aha, it's Johnny Cage. Kage! Kage?
The Hourglass.
Which Cage you go with? Let's see. Alright.
Ooh.
Stopping the show.
Yep.
And Full Auto, as you said, I've only seen it with this variation for Sindel.
Round 1. Fight.
Showstopper. I've seen this pick before against Full Auto, and I've seen Johnny Cage's actually make the switch to outtake because of low scream. That projectile of Johnny's doesn't really become clutch here, but does the projectile jail on block? Sindel is a big gal. I'm talking hitbox.
Oh,
chat.
here.
I'm talking hitbox, chat. Calm down.
Chill out. Okay, walks in. Yeah. Just coasting. Okay, down one. Takes a little bit of a turn. I really love how willing Full Auto is to just hang out in neutral. You know, pester now and then. Come in with the string, no big deal. Just chipping off life here and there. Got a mattress behind her just in case she needs to get out.
Full Auto looking for that snipe with the forward two, and now need to be careful to scream. Lucky that did not catch a butt. Oh my goodness! He makes these miracles happen.
Come on.
He just makes this happen every single time. But we still got life here. Hold the phone. Oh, that's gonna be a punish. Oh no way!
It's not pure. And what else was it but the mattress?
What a Mortal Kombat X player.
Round 2.
To go for the corner dive kick. Full Auto making things happen.
Okay, stand up in the air. But still caught towards the corner and absolutely not where you want to be. Plus. And, oh, interesting. Went a funky challenge there to Full Auto. He's taking too much of a turn.
1-1-2, just resets the neutral, and then you've got forward 4. That's going to be the threat. Really smart there.
The bane of all players, trying to block low too fast.
Yeah, or like you know, dash in, dash block in, wave dash in. I get it all the time trying to wave dash.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. Yes.
I thought. Oh no.
Oh boy.
About that. Oh no! Execution. The low's coming. What a 50-50 by Full Auto there, and the scream. That was kind of a nail biter both rounds.
Wow. I feel like that easily could have gone to pure in both rounds.
Oh yeah.
that was close.
That was a little bit of robbery. We might have to call 911 here. Or as Mitsu would say, we've got a situation here. Shouts to Mitsu for holding the C initiative. on Monday night. That was incredibly fun. It was incredibly fun to be a part of, and I can't even imagine as a viewer. It was some great sets that went on that night, and a couple of surprises in there. A couple of washed up folks getting top 4.
Sindel.
I heard about that, dude.
Johnny
Okay.
Cage.
Going back to Showstopper, that's what the lineup is right here. See if he locks in.
Thinking about it.
Cetrion.
Whoa!
I see some people in the chat kind of goad him to go Cetrion, and I guess mission accomplished.
This is the character that put him in losers. I think it was Neutral as Key put Flo in losers, but it was like last hit final round, very close. I also need to remember to talk about a couple of things tonight. There's a lot of tournaments going on. We got Destroyer's Mortal Kombat X series going on, which was effing awesome. And I want to talk about the Combo Breaker merch shop, guys, which I just placed an order from. If you guys want to support Rick with the unfortunate news of Combo Breaker.
But you can see the mobility already really helping out for sure. Staying on top of that low blast. Yeah.
And that's a good trade for Mama Cetrion there. Just in damage versus the low screen. Oh.
Oh. Oof. I think that the duck was actually during part of the input for the wall. That's lovely.
Was it grab immune?
No, I mean like he ducked during.
Yeah. Oh man. This is about what we expected here. Full screen chess match. Full screen footsies.
Ooh, a snipe. Oh my. Yep.
We're gonna cash out. And that was some big girl
It's
damage
not
on the
enough.
end. Oh no!
Hold on.
That is it.
Yikes. Let me see those shields. I'm not sure it's gonna pay off.
Cetrion charging the whole round, popping the solar beam, and that is it.
That's it.
Full Auto looked a little too late on the reaction to the teleport of Cetrion, but we've all been there.
Oh. It sucks. Feels bad.
Yep. Oh! But how much in the fields we would have been if Pure would have been in that situation and let it go again. So this is Pure getting back into the match.
Little too bright. In fact, that was actually ridiculous spacing. I'm gonna say that was Pure side. Just giving the benefit of the doubt. Lovely.
Beautiful conversion there at Full Auto 2. The scream again, but just to beat the wake up, I think is what that scream was all about. Just having those active frames out there. This is like, oh my!
Harassing with
everything.
With no hurt boxes at all.
Everything just whiffed. That's
just not there.
That was one of the oddest things I've ever seen. He did 1-1, whiff down 1, 1-1, whiff down 1, 1-1, whiff down 2. I'm gonna grab that too.
Oh, he was hoping he was a pixel out so he could get the whip. I like the idea, but nope. And that's 1-1.
1-1, and on the flip side, Full Auto was in both of those rounds.
Yeah, again, just like in the first game, it was not a blow up. It certainly could have gone the other way. But for a missed reaction to a teleport, maybe but for kind of a funky combo choice, maybe had an option to chip out. There were a few things that could have happened differently.
2, 3.
Oh, you're looking at it now? Look at this.
It was 3 in a row. I'll go back. Literally 1, 2.
Oh man.
That's what we call whiffin'.
1-1. Going back into it. Been close each time.
Round 1. Fight.
What a start.
Ooh, a lot of offensive bar for Full Auto there.
Yeah, the intention was to stay on top of stuff, but it was pretty punishable as it was. I love this. Oh! I love this pick. You can really see why. Okay, yes. Getting some damage. And in fact, getting this mix-up that we've seen him try to do a few times finally does work. Wow. The mobility. And so the mobility, the zoning, the distance game, the ability to stay safe and punish from the air attacks, that is all really paying off here. It looks way better.
Yeah, this is looking like a really good pick for this Royal Edenian. That is, you know, just at the end of the day, I think a lot slower than what we've seen, you know, coming out of Centron, especially here up close, the mobility to build the space. And those otter projectiles of Cetrion doing wonders here, and the reads right now, pure. I don't think I've ever seen the Cetrion pick in bracket yet here in the Kolosseum, and to have this as a pocket, looking great. And the health lead's gone. We might be tied
Maybe
here.
not quite, but yeah, look, that's what the combo was available to
Ish.
him. So he's gonna do a lot. Not gonna be tied up quite, but I mean,
Yeah, almost. That still
that
hurt.
is a lot of damage though. Can he make this happen? Okay, read the throw.
Oh,
And now it's
this is a
pretty
tough
tough.
spot.
Now it's, and you know, sometimes you just get the read wrong. What the intention is to see the boulder and then you jump over out, but you jump the gun
Yep.
very slightly, and that's that.
Cetrion.
What I think what was hard in that situation is that full auto came off of all of the comeback resources just for the round, and even if he would have taken that round, would have been in an unfavorable position going in that final round. We've seen that a lot from full auto, where you know he will come off that stuff to take the first round, and we've seen people make big comebacks because if you're fighting Sindel and there's no fear of a scream crushing blow, you play
Cetrion.
way different against her.
Right. Well, Pierre's not even been in that range for a lot of the time anyway. You know, he's been harassing with Hell's Wrath. He's been getting over her low blast.
Boulders.
He's been throwing a whole
That's
heap
a
of
nice
mountain at him.
boulder.
Mm-hmm.
Shrek. All right, that's my only impersonation tonight.
Cool.
Game number 4.
And I really think you can see why he went here. Shout outs to people in the chat who were clearly bugging him to switch over here. And in retrospect now, I mean, this looks so much better than it did with Johnny.
It does, and this was something that he may have practiced for too. Just seeing what happened on Sunday, that this is what full auto finally lost to here in the Kolosseum.
Punish! No.
Trying to punish with one of the slowest normals in Mortal Kombat 11.
Right, yeah. Oh, this time he does hang out.
I have seen
Okay.
him. Ooh, I've seen him miss a couple of punishes because of the spacing. Because her like 1-1s have like T-Rex range, but sometimes the back 3 and things to try to get those quicker punishes at decent ranges.
Great response by Pierre. Staying on top of the low blast, using the amplifier to stay on top of it. And now whenever they're in that range, you can definitely see that Pierre is taking the threat seriously, taking the threat of Scream seriously. Well, but trying to certainly.
Maybe it's on a floss block right there, and another beautiful confirmed by Pure to close out the round and put himself on match point. Even though this matchup looks a little more difficult for full auto, he's been in this. All those approaches, he'll get in that range and, you know, either forward 2 or scream, just finds a way to open up the opponent or hit the opponent. He's so good at that. And here is another one.
Always cracks me up.
No. What?
What happened? What happened there? What
What?
happened there?
What? No.
Thank Chronica for that, helping her daughter out. I don't know what to tell you.
Nope. Was that like a 90% charge scream or like right under the threshold?
I don't know. We'd have to go back and check it out to be exact. But yeah, whatever it was, wasn't quite obviously what full auto wanted.
What a punish! That was beautiful.
All right. Okay.
Forward 4 up 3. The bane of a lot of people's existence. And having answer is Pure fighting his way back here. He wants to take this set right now and eliminate full auto. Getting closer here. Mama Cetra not gonna put out the biggest damage in the game. But get that health lead and full screen that he has to try to work through. Flo does have the fatal blow,
Yes.
but it has to close the gap first. And that's what's going to be a struggle. Gets it here.
Correct.
Wow.
Wow, he's been wrong about the boulder mix-up, I don't know, 5, 6 times. And right there, he jumped as soon as he saw the boulder. He was right, it was the ground control one, and he gets the round because of it.
And now
He jumped still, oh man.
yeah.
He was right.
That's
Final round. Fight.
that's what it takes though. If you oh no.
Not there though.
If you show your opponent that you're not conditionable, they're always gonna be guessing. What an aggressive teleport input error from Pure right there.
Yeah, really could have been more on Pilato's side. But a weird thing to see in your face.
I saw an input error there from Full On. I think he got a stand 4 or a stand 3 out there in the middle. Caught a geyser for it. Tough spot to be now. Who did the aggressive teleport by Pure right there? Did have the defensive part too. And close the. I don't agree with that teleport, and maybe he meant to teleport away. Okay.
Oh, what a wake up. Got that? It is. Just Pure looking really good with that Cetrion pick. And it was never easy. You know, you could tell the way that he was being forced to play by full auto, but still very strongly. Managed to have the space most of the time, managed to get the mix-ups correct most of the time. The movement was really strong. It just all seemed to work out for him once he made that switch. So Pure moves on. Guess what? As a result, it's going to be Burrito Voorhees versus Pure in the next round.
Winner of this next one will face Neutralist Key, and it's going to be Titanium Tigers, who double eliminated Silver Eye in pools to get here.
Ooh.
And Splash is the number 3 seed coming into this. I will give you guys the keys to defeating Splash right now. It's don't get hit.
Ah, okay.
I don't want to give it away.
Step 1.
Yep, I don't want to give it away.
Okay.
It's just don't get hit.
Mm.
Ever.
Mm. Mm.
And that is my professional analysis on how to win. That, you know what? That's not just Splash. That's just universal right there.
You know, interesting idea.
Yep. It's so easy. Guys, if you just stopped getting hit, maybe you wouldn't lose.
Maybe.
I'm not an expert.
Not necessarily.
Yeah, I'm not an expert. Because what did we see Burrito lose to? Someone getting hit. Oh no.
That's true, actually.
Oh no.
That actually is a really true point.
Oh,
Yeah.
I just blew myself up. I apologize. I guess if you're a command grab character, don't listen to me.
Yeah, if only there was a way to make sure. Anyway.
If
So
only.
you got the next, yeah, if only. So let's see. Flash lost to K7 Show Off. That is listed as 3-0.
And then the run back.
Yeah, had to get through a few. You're right. Yeah, the run back including a few other really strong players that Flash had to get through here. Not easy.
Invites are out. I will.
Looking at the path, Cosmic FGC, MTL Leon, Coach Steve, Show Off again, and then Biohazard to qualify for top 8. Splash out a road right there on loser side. Not an easy one. So you got Tigers and Splash. Now I was watching the stream on Sunday when Tigers played, and who was it that he got? He got dunked by Burrito, I believe it was. If I recall correctly, I'm gonna double check on my bracketology, but I believe that's what
You may be right there.
I
had
Yes, it was a 3-0 for Burrito over Tigers. And I think it was a different character each game. I think it was Kano. Who was it? That was definitely Kano's start. Maybe there was a Kodal in there.
Yeah, there may have been a Bullock pick, and then there was one final pick in there that
Yeah. And it didn't matter.
Yeah.
Right, like they all got killed by Burrito Voorhees.
All right, here we are.
All right.
Kotal Khan.
Ooh, going with it here.
Kung Lao.
All right.
Oh, did he play sub as the end? Okay.
So I love giving a little bit of analysis here.
Okay, tell me how this matchup goes, buddy.
About this Kotal pick. It is either going to be an absolute train wreck, or Bullock's going to get going. It's going to be very hard for him to get going once Splash gets on the offense. You know, how are you going to generate those totems? It's going to have to be. It's going to, you know, Tiger's going to have to be on top of taking his turn, using those plus frames properly, jailing properly, and praying that he gets those hits, because once Splash gets going, it gets you to the corner. Once any character gets Bullock to the corner, it becomes an issue, because then you're just base Kotal Khan without totems. You know, with very minimal threat. And if Splash doesn't see you as a threat, I can see him just getting incredibly aggressive here. But let's see what Tigers can do here. Tigers Bullock is phenomenal. It's had huge runs in these online tournaments. And if anyone can, it's going to be him, because there's something about him and being able to do the unexpected. But not a great start here.
Hey. Yeah, stuck. Saving on the bar. Okay.
Ooh, the flawless block. Does get defensive up first.
Yeah. There we go. Ooh. Wow. Did you try to sneak a forward 2 in there?
I think he did.
I think he did. Anyway, it didn't work.
19 frames, good games. And getting a totem up. And so, as long as you got the 1, now you're level 2. Now you're a big threat. Now you can kill him in 2 hits.
Oh, that's all the bars?
There's 1.
Oh, that's 224.
Oh!
But there's no meter to recall. I mean, this has got to be all Splash. What? It was.
If that forward 2 would have connected, wouldn't have been a kill, but it would have been darn close. There would have been like 450 off of that with the 424 at level 3.
Yeah.
Perfect spacing by Splash. He has to deal with almost a single forward 2. Only a couple in the disc. Doesn't look fully prepared. Oh no!
But not punished, and he went for the crushing blow string, but he's not in time.
No punish to the forward 1-2-2 either, and Tiger's gonna clip him. And could have gotten more damage in the same setup, but you know what? Keeping it safe. And if that would have been a counter, would have been the massive crushing blow. No level 2 for him. Knew that Splash was gonna get aggressive, and Tiger's now with the health lead. Oh, I love that. The dash up in the 4-2 is so unexpected. Catches a lot of people pressing buttons.
A lot more patience here. Well, not for long, confirm. It's not enough, but very close.
Putting up the sun, praise it, and Tiger's on the board. Had a lot of breathing room there to get those totems up. Got the hits, and that's what it takes with Bullock.
Ducking on there. Uh-oh. Nice.
Pretty big.
That was good.
Cash out fully. Yes, Splash not ready for those discs on block. Big damage here. Totem summon. And caught Tiger's pressing.
That is down 2. It looked like I think I saw the startup of that, but it's still Splash with big damage. Big harassing.
Ooh. You can safely just kind of buffer that into a offensive totem as well.
There it is. Is that enough in a
Oh, very close. And
why not? Why not?
Splash, known as like a madman, wouldn't have it any other way than to disrespect plus frames on hit, becoming the king of the north and holding up.
Breaking new ground for Kung Lao player. Deciding to jump.
Breaking,
you know, it was a brand
ground.
New idea.
Honestly,
brand new ground for Kung Lao. Deciding to jump. I mean, you know, give it a wild turn. Maybe it'll work.
Raptor needs to hit up Splash to write the guide on Kung Lao on his website.
Kung Lao.
Yeah, is it maybe the up arrow? I think that's the guide.
The Joker.
Okay, is he gonna go to Joker here?
This would be a solid pick. Really good anti-air buttons, really good control and range from this character. A lot quicker than what we're going to see out of Bullock. But a little bit less of a threat, because that's what those totems really are. Once you see those totems up, a lot of people just, you know, a a sweat just starts going down their forehead.
Well, he went with Madman variation 3 here, so he does have combo damage.
Oh yeah, this okay. So this is gonna be big damage. Less utility,
Right, yeah.
but bigger reward.
He does get hits, for sure. I still think the character is really good. Just the fundamentals of the character,
Yeah.
really strong. Great buttons for sure. The movements there. He can still control the screen a little bit even in this variation.
He reminds me
He's
of,
not without tools.
you know, it's almost the same archetype of like V2 Spawn, where it's just that
It's definitely V2 Spawn.
yeah, it's that core with the massive cash out.
Yes. Dang, he's actually zoning super well. Ooh.
Oh yeah, the Jack in the Box is gonna do a really good job of that.
Definitely it has been.
Ooh.
Not quite there, but it's all good.
And I don't think Kung Lao's gonna do anything about those boxing gloves on block.
I was just wondering, yeah, whether Kung Lao can punish him. He's coming.
What a wonderful forward
Or
block
not.
there. Tigers with the smart stuff. I half expected the gas canister for fun.
Dude, this screen is entirely Tigers' right now. He's gonna throw him into the corner. What a sick punish. Can we talk about that punish? He could have just pressed any button,
Yep.
but he decided to make sure he got the corner. And what awareness.
Yeah, that was actually, and Jox is just in the chat, that's actually like hella neutral that Tigers just played. That was
For sure,
beautiful.
dude,
That was completely different.
This neutral is key.
Whoa!
Callback.
Which is who the winner of this is gonna be playing next.
It's true, actually, yeah.
It's crazy. Splash was watching me play Mortal Kombat X, and everything that I talked about in Mortal Kombat X, he was like, "That's what I do in Mortal Kombat 11," and everyone was like, "Yeah, that's why we hate you." He has a very savage approach, but this has been controlled by Tigers.
Really, I mean, when I saw this variation, I was thinking to myself, okay, he's gonna get hit. It has not even been about that.
Wonderful punch to the 4-2-1 by Splash there. Not a lot of people had the balls to challenge him after ducking forward too.
Wow. Oh, just 350. No
Yeah,
big deal.
no big deal. One bar.
Really? Okay. Okay. Sick combo there. I'm still thinking about it. Splash. Does he have bar? Okay. Confirm is going to be enough. We've been talking up Tigers a lot, and I think with good reason, but Splash made a really good comeback.
Fight.
Yeah. Tigers right there, like a madman. I think trying to wake up buttons. Getting clipped by the meaty forward when I believe that is out of Kung Lao, and now Splash is just initiating the mix.
Uh-oh.
It's a big risk, and there's no bar.
I feel like he's freestyling these combos. These are so cool.
Still 233, then a breakaway comes. That's pretty painful. Lot of whip recovery on that. And the drop by Splash! This is gonna be huge.
Yeah, there's no breakaway. Whatever Tigers want.
Okay, 350 for a bar. He just pukes damage.
Trying to be real shifty in his movement here. Have him come in, and he gets hit.
Ooh, epic cash out. Tigers will save that defensive bar coming in. No! Oh no, he's still gonna get it.
He should still be able to get it.
Yeah, this is gonna be a double pickup. That is it.
Finish him.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, he's still keeping
Wow.
it going, just in case he needed to do like 100 damage more. He could have.
414. And that's accessible at any time for this character. That's Madman in a nutshell.
That is Madman, yeah. Yeah, I think, you know, typically when you see Joker, which I feel like is not as often as they should, the character's still strong, but when you do, it might be variation too. It's a little bit more in the way of screen control and setups. But this character, this version of the character, I should say, still has a lot going for him. There's just the fundamentals of the character are really good.
I concur 100%. And that's why I like to play Madman with Joker, and I like to play that
The
V2 of
Joker.
Spawn, because I just feel like if I'm able to outspace someone or get a whiff punish with like a 3-4, or with Joker with like a 4-2-1 or a 4-1-4, and they don't have defensive bar, good luck, have fun.
Right, right.
This is about to hit you for 40 something. That's what I like about those kind of variations, and that I like that NRS kind of has that archetype with the past two DLCs.
Round one. Fight.
Yeah, if you'd like to pick the weirdos, you can. I mean, that's what I'm playing very simple spawn. But if you want to pick the ones that just do the damage, you can. And there's still enough of the screen control available. Okay, we do see the gas. See it all last time. He might be going a little wild right now.
It's in the name. Nice.
Okay.
That is a wonderful thing about Joker's core tool set is when you've got that quick mid, you can't get away with those slightly negative staggers. You have to respect forward one with Joker.
Extremely good.
Oh!
Hey, and he cashes out on this.
That is death. Look at that. Just a forward 1-4 hit confirm in a fatal blow. 426.
Round 2, fight.
Forward one's good. Yeah, right into it.
And even there, the pressure that puts on you to get you off the defensive bar, and now he gets to cash out. This is madman.
Madman. Never hitting for less than 300 damage, I want to. I think we've probably seen 5 or 6 different combos now. Every single one, and as he does not do 300, but whatever. It's been really big damage in general. Here's Splash.
Shots come in again. That caught Tigers before. Oh no, appears with the forward one, but nice call by Splash right there on the stagger. Wow.
Splash still on this. He's still in this. Oh, a read on the timing. That was not.
And one of the most Joker interactables right there. Just finding a power drill,
Wins.
using it for his own good, and boom goes the dynamite. 2-1. Titanium Tigers, who was making a splash in this top 8. I need to stop it with these.
Wow, dude, you're being way too much of a
I did
joke.
like 4 of them in one sentence. I apologize. I'm gonna time myself out real quick.
What a madman.
Oh my gosh, we're not gonna make it through this.
It's 2-1. This Joker pick is looking really strong.
Chat, I apologize.
The
So
Joker.
is it a switch? No.
Kung Lao.
Did he switch variations? I didn't see that either.
He picked it so fast. These guys,
Yeah, I
these
mean,
guys
he's got-
just know.
When I see him play, it's usually this one, the one that he typically goes with.
Yeah, he likes having the ability to destroy you for thinking it's your turn with that orbital hat.
Mm-hmm.
Off a down 3, off of the 1-2.
Mm-hmm.
Round 1.
It hasn't fallen for it as Tigers. Tigers has not gotten opened up a lot. We haven't talked about that.
His defense has been good. Yeah, it hasn't needed to come up quite as often. Neutral's just been so strong. But when he has needed it, for sure, he's been really strong. Hey.
That's some big stuff right there. Nice read from Tigers.
He wanted it. He wanted down one into gloves.
He wanted the damage. Back to back? Is it deja vu?
Yeah, I
Mom?
just lived through the Matrix real fast. What happened?
Did we just glitch?
I think maybe. I think they changed something in the Matrix.
I'm pretty sure that we just saw the beginning of the end of days.
Fight.
2
Oh.
bars. Wow, the little duck. You might call it micro.
If we see that same interaction again, I'm gonna DQ both of these guys just to be safe.
Yeah.
It's just
Hide them from the universe just in case.
just to protect myself.
Ay. Man, the safety of that. So useful. And again, it's the mobility as well of the character. Look at him dancing. Matchup, honestly, dude, it does not look great for Kung Lao. I've never seen it before, but it does not look great. Just the way it, even though right now Splash is up.
Oh, and there's that overall hat coming into play. Catching Tigers swinging.
Uh-oh.
Missed the jail, and he's dead.
Uh-oh. Oh.
He's not having kids.
No.
Final round. Fight.
Wow, the movement. Did you see the dash?
No.
He was expecting the break. Ballsy of Splash.
He still did 300, over 300, by the way.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. Underneath. Now Splash just harasses his way, and he's got a turn. Spinning a bar to get a little bit of space for himself.
And that looks like a problem for Kung Lao. Just resets completely, but gets him again with that anti-counter poke orbital hat. Gets him with the shimmy, the 1-2. Oh, again.
He's trying to duck. Yeah, chill out.
And we get another game 5. Tiger's fallen for the shimmy twice in a row. He had done such a great job of not getting opened up by the poke orbital hat and the 1-2 shimmy. And he got opened up by, I think, 4 times in those last 2 rounds, which is why we find ourselves in this game 5.
Yeah, it seemed like after having trusted his defensive instincts for most of the previous few games, and they worked, I feel like maybe put a little bit too much stock in the hard reads.
Yeah. I think he needs to go back to just weathering the storm, as it were.
Yeah.
Because as good as they look,
Kung Lao,
losing looks worse.
the Joker.
Same picks here. I like that. Tigers plays the whole cast. He always has a pick like this where it's like
Kotal's Kolosseum.
he almost makes us a believer in it, and we're like, yeah, we can see why he picked this.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Time to set it on fire once again. Second game 5 of the night. Completely on theme, and we got the Kolosseum stage 2.
Huh?
It always brings me to, like, I don't know if you've watched it, but a lot of people out there have watched it, the Spartacus show. It takes me to one of the finales where they were in the Kolosseum, and they put him in a ring of fire, just setting the whole thing on fire. That's what the theme is here, guys.
I love these gunshot times. And as soon as we saw the hats this time, we saw a little bit
Oh,
more
no.
patience. Uh-oh.
That comboed, by the way.
Uh-oh.
That forward 1 straight comboed into the 1-2-1. And that's why we saw 368 damage, and we're throwing bodies out here. Tigers dancing to a match point.
Round 2.
Wow.
Fight.
Control the screen. That was 2 bars, and he's still safe. And he's getting the whip punishes, the defensive bars on. Oh, Splash is caged right now.
Oh my god. Okay, that was cute.
Yeah. Oh, well, maybe block. I don't know. Okay, he does, and here's the grab baby by Splash. Yeah.
This is something. No, gonna shimmy. No, trying to go neutral jump kick. And Tigers once again just waiting it out and taking the turn with the forward 1. That's been such a huge success. Setting on fire, damage over time. You're bleeding here. Yep. Gotta get out.
Worried about damage. He's not there. He did finally with the forward 1, taking control with very fast mid. Look, Titanium Tigers looked amazing. I love the Joker pick, as we were talking about. I think the character is very strong in general, but in that matchup, it did look tough, I would say.
Oh!
Fatality.
We've seen that as a clutch pick for Kung Lao. Just the ability to control that character's savagery.
Yeah, if you can take a risk on the boxing glove and control the stage, not just horizontally, but the vertical path as well, with the way that the amplified Jack-in-the-Box works. Yeah, I can see that being a good pick.
Yeah,
absolutely.
All of those things that Joker has that covers a lot of space, forward 2, 2-1, 1-2-3, forward 1-4, Jack in the Box, boxing gloves. They all cover so much space, and guess what they all are? Safe.
Safe on block.
Safe on block with pushback that resets that neutral, and it sets it all in motion again. Essentially, let me pull up the bracket, see if all my technology is working tonight.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that felt good. Sorry,
very pretty.
I get excited when it works. Oof. There's our bracket so far tonight, guys. We've been to the first 4 matches. Winners finals is going to be Gurr versus Wise Gemini. Then we're going to have Pure versus Burrito Voorhees, Titanium Tigers versus Neutral's Key. We're going to do the loser side coming up next, but before we do, we are going to toss to a break. But before we go to that, I do want to talk about this week's Matcherino. I'm going to put the link in the chat right now. If you guys can go there, each and every single one of you can make this pot so much bigger. If you guys go to that second link, which is for this week, and use code MKColo3, and I'm going to demonstrate how to do that here. You can log in, just make an account. But you hit this contribute button. It says coupon code MKColo3. And as you can see there, it'll add 50 cents to the pot, or you can do some retweets of G Fuel here on the side, add free money to the pot as well, or contribute directly, which a lot of people have. That's why we're sitting at $158 right now. So add money to this pot, get these players paid. Top 3 is going to be getting paid unless this gets above 500. Then it goes to top 4. If it gets over 1,000, it goes to everyone in top 8. If you guys look at the rule sets, everything is in there, you know, and the finale works the same way. If certain thresholds are met, more people get paid. It's that simple. I worked forever on it, so I'm glad that we've even made it this far to be able to get these weekly payouts. From every week on, we'll have its own Matcherino. The code will be the same. It'll just be, you know, if it's week 4, it'll be 4. If it's week 5, it'll be 5. So thank you to everyone who has contributed to that so far. Thank you guys so much. Let me show you guys the finale Matcherino right now. 22-26. Woo! That finale pot's getting big, and that's a couple of months away. So
Okay, wow.
we just get to build on that finale prize pool. That's gonna be sensational. So thank you guys for watching so far. We are going to go ahead and toss it to our first break of the night. We're going to do loser side next wise. That is correct. I'll let you guys know the order of that. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys in just a couple minutes. Don't go anywhere. More Mortal Kombat to come. See you guys in a second.
A platform full of resources for content creators, with over 250 being completely free. In 2020, we aim to expand this library with over 100 new resources, including 2 new resource types. Alongside our free resources is our marketplace. This is where artists and designers can open up a shop to sell pre-designed graphics. Shop owners can expand their reach, and content creators get even more options when looking for graphics. This year, we will be releasing new versions of graphics packs through Drusif Designs, bringing more tools and value to content creators. From content creators just starting out to well-established communities, we are here to give you more options to build and grow. This is pixelpro.io.
right, guys, welcome back to the Kolosseum. Week number 3, top 8. We have 4 matches already happened, couple of game 5s, some absolute savagery. I'm gonna pull up that bracket so we can talk about it. While I get these invites out for these next 2 opponents, we're gonna start off with Burrito Voorhees versus Pure.
Sounds good to me. I'm in for watching that. Burrito Voorhees, boy, it really could have been him versus Gurr in winners finals. Close. But shout outs to Gemini for keeping it going and managing not to lose that 2-0 start that he started with. And then Pure, look, versus Full Auto, that pick of Cetrion, that really changed it up. And you could see how important that was and the win that he got. He looked great doing it. And
Yeah,
here we go.
One of those sensational first rounders, and the one we just came off of. Crazy stuff there. Tiger's gonna go on to face Neutralist Key, and I'm gonna tell you right now, I have no idea who Tigers is gonna pick in that matchup. I don't know who's gonna pick it anyway, but I don't know what the pick would be for Cetron. I would not advise the Bullock pick, just as someone that has been on that road. And it's crazy how Bullock is viewed in the community, you know, being this boss character, but he does struggle in a lot of matchups where it's hard for him to get those totems out, where it's hard to become that boss character. And not a lot of people, I think, realize that. Is that, yeah, it's broken when he gets there, but it can be difficult to get there. And
Man, are you asking me to confirm that your main's not actually very good? Is that what you're saying?
Oh no, I'm just the biggest down player there is. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm not even gonna front here.
Okay.
But April Fool's, Kotal's broken. But yeah, so I again, just kind of looking at it, like, I don't think he's gonna make that pick there. I'm curious what the pick is gonna be. Pure is here, Burrito is not. Burrito, I'll send you another invite. See what happens here.
All right.
Oh, there he is. Let's go.
Here he goes.
Heyo. Let's get right into this.
So Pure versus Burrito. It's scarce for Burrito, but who for Pure? We will see. What's his game plan here?
Johnny Cage.
The Johnny Cage pick.
Showstopper again.
Always been an excellent choice for Gears. Always.
Agreed.
Spawn.
What?
Really? Come on. Don't play with my... Are you locked in? You locked in with Spawn?
It's
V3?
variation
3 for sure. It's V3
yeah,
for
V3.
sure. Absolutely. There's no way it's
Wanna
not
lie?
V3.
Command grab.
Tournament.
Yeah, there's no way it's not V3.
Command grab. Safe low.
I would bet for sure on this.
Back one turns into a 33, 33, 33 with this variation.
Yep.
And
well, you actually can fuzzy the entire thing of it. It's possible. I'm just saying, it's not easy.
But the threat of command grab kind of adds it so that it kind of can become a mix-up in that situation.
You can't actually fuzzy underneath the command grabs.
Oh yeah. I think you have a point.
Possible.
Yeah.
It's just not easy. Anyway, this fireball's so good, dude.
All right.
I think this fireball's legit. The fact that you can delay it so long, you can hit a fireball from full screen, and then it's very good.
That is it's one of those really high projectiles that has a big hitbox to it. Tough to deal with.
Yeah, and the mid follow up. Anyway, he's caught in the corner now. Okay, taking a turn. Yeah.
Yeah, chat right now is trying to downplay it and say the mix-up isn't real. Every time I've heard that, people get hit.
Yeah, right.
Over a year so far.
Okay.
And they're blowing up Burrito too for saying that this variation was the weakest of the 3 initially.
Oh, really? I don't know, dude.
Ooh, nice stop the approach. Thought a quick rise was gonna come with that immediate call. Dash forward grab. Tough spot to be here. Oh, there's pressure right now. This is jail for a Johnny player.
Ooh, didn't continue. There it was though. 1-1-2.
Let's go.
Oh, yeah, I love when Keith David pops off.
Round
So let's go.
Fight.
Block there.
That's not quite. Almost.
That 4 coming out quick after that 4-3. What for days? Late reaction of the.
He made the read. He just didn't get the capitalization after the ball. Open for the back one. No hurt box in that.
Man, this has been This has been Johnny Cage in the corner. But wonderful spacing by Pure up until now.
Oh, okay. A little bit of harassment. I love the jump. It wasn't in time on the jump.
That's his down 4, right?
Which one? The little
That lengthier palm blast.
Oh, that is down 4. Yeah.
Oh, we're back in jail. Do not collect. Oh,
There
$200, but
it
got 3 this time. If he was any closer, have that fatal blow that would have been it. Still gonna be close out of here. Gonna see some zoning.
Finish.
It is.
3-4. What a 2-hitting string.
Yeah, that just doesn't have a hurt box in it. It might be all right. I
It's-
think that it's always so cool to see Burrito's ideas with characters. I just feel like he always figures out some side of a character that even if other people are also playing it, like he'll have a weirder take on it. And
Yeah.
So it's always cool.
The way that I've seen
Stance
him
cancel worked. I mean, it's
Yep.
all right.
stance cancel worked. I'm seeing him use down 4 a whole lot. A lot of like down 4 staggers on hit or block and change things up as far as when he's gonna cancel them or not. He's moved really well with the character. He hasn't gone for those hard mixes either. It's just been stagger heavy,
Spawn.
and I've liked what I've seen so far.
So Pierre may have come into that
Cassie
expecting
Cage.
Geras. It wasn't Geras. Now he's gonna make his own switch over to Cassie.
This is going to be an issue for that high projectile. Assuming that he went Digital Soldier.
Yeah, we'll see. Does he have kneecapping on this? What are we looking for? Kneecap, and
yeah.
it is. Okay. But yeah, I really liked Burrito's style.
It was a different approach because everyone else likes the mix, and he didn't utilize the mix.
It wasn't even really about that, yeah.
This kid has still got phenomenal range. Everything. Very, very heavy utility character, this one.
And by the way, great mobility.
Oh,
His wave dash is super good.
as someone that relishes wave dashing, Spawns might be number 1. Like,
It's
low-key.
really good, dude. It's very fun.
Him and Cordal are right there. But Spawn has, I think, even superior movement when you factor in the forward dash, and more importantly, the back dash. His back dash is nuts.
There's just no hurt box in that move, dude. Harassing in the corner with 3-4, it's not safe on block and other variations, but with this one, with the little hell dude, you can make it safe. Dude, you know what I'm talking about. Down back.
Oh, yeah.
Dude.
Big
That's
confirmation.
what it's called. Tried to duck. Here's a chance. And then grabs us.
And if Burrito would have committed, would have put him on life alert in full screen.
Coming on. Round 2. Fight.
Again, maintaining this range. As we expected, this is going to be about kneecapping, ducking under, and shooting. And it's been working.
Yep.
Just slowly whittling off life, not a lot at a time. Long stage.
And when I see Pure with this character, the term I use is solid. Just so solid. In making the opponent come to you and utilizing those big bullying normals. Speaking of, ooh, thought the breakaway was
See the
coming.
breakaway, no dice.
And a call out. It's as if he knew that Burrito didn't want to throw a mix up.
He tried to press a button after that. Wow, that's
Sure
pretty
did.
tough. Trying to steal a big old and then coming right
that
back
was-
in. I think we might be seeing a switch up.
Yeah, that was pretty dominant. But that's what we expected.
Cassie Cage.
Because he had so much control off that projectile against Johnny and just was not a factor against Cassie here.
All right, Burrito, where are we going? Take her to the new era.
I can see that. I don't think we have many more choices.
Geras.
Is that or Eternal, really? Okay,
Eternal.
it is.
Cassie Cage.
Just that extra weapon to throw around.
The extra bit of mobility.
He didn't do, if you think about it, that first match, he didn't do a whole lot of new era things at all. He just used the command grab. He didn't do any. He didn't do one pillar. I think he did one step back, and
Yeah,
I
you're right.
don't think he did one step back.
I think you're right.
Meanwhile, in Eternal was
Round 1.
it looked like the
Fight.
Attack of the Clones.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the idea here clearly is to just harass and zone in the same sort of way and be able to move behind in case. All right, what a punish. Beautiful. No.
So many people don't swing there. They're like waiting for it to finish or like wait, you know, but just swing right there. Get that punch. I see so many people miss out on that.
Great stuff for sure.
This is full control by Pure. What I expected with a switch to Cassie. He's got a great, like, he has a great coverage of matchups with this two-headed sword, it looks like, by Pure of Johnny Cage Cassie.
Got clone out.
Woo!
Okay. Weird timing.
That's a stagger. That was a couple of frames away from the most damaging crushing blow in this game.
It could have been big. Barely alive. And trying to get the whip punish underneath, just not quite. I like the idea there, but the range was so slightly off.
Got ragdolled. Round
She
2.
shows him the finger. Wagging it. Okay, dude.
And didn't even look. Was texting on the phone while insulting her opponent.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go to the corner.
In the corner.
150. Setup time? Absolutely. But nice reversal position there by Pure. Safely on the glow kick. And I think I may have seen it once or twice.
Oh, great.
That gap added to the in-flight glow kick actually getting flawless blocked.
Oh, yeah. Right.
Something else that I thought would be. Oh no, not again. Do you remember?
Tough to watch.
Do you remember all that advice I gave everyone earlier about just don't get hit?
I think, right?
I lied. Get hit.
Get hit. Stand one actually whiffed.
Oh, not again!
Oh no! It actually whiffed.
Not like this.
You're dead. Cassie Cage
dude.
wins.
Well, Pure's range game, his spacing, his footsies, his understanding of when to come in for a grab, all that stuff was top level.
Yeah,
Top level in that game.
I love his call out of like, you know, like 4 kneecaps in a row into a dash cancel throw at like max distance to really catch you off guard, trying to sneak in. That's one of my favorite things that I see him do. And for Burrito, you're in a vortex. You're like, I'm obviously not going to do forward 2 throw.
Cassie Cage.
Or do you go, I'm going to do it anyway to not get counter conditioned?
Yeah, I mean, you just make sure that you only get command grab on block. Anyway, if that existed, I don't know. I've heard rumors.
Somewhere out there.
Heard rumors only.
Winner, this is going to make top 4 on this week, guaranteed. Loser's going to go out at 5th. They're still in the thick points of the Kolosseum.
There it is. Taking her to the corner, dirty matches to the back. Nope, out. Into the corner again. God, that mattress is already gross, folks. It doesn't need to get even grosser. Spilling all sorts of blood. And these timings are here. Okay, well,
And
finally
it-
it doesn't work out. But I
it-
liked them for a little while.
It's as if Burrito knew that he was going to get hit by that stand 1. You know, rather than do down 1, stand 1 pick throw, which we saw him do earlier.
Pierre's looking so confident right now. Making all sorts of reads. Okay, not there. Even still, even though I think Pierre's been doing really well, this could very easily go to Burrito on the next anything.
Yep.
And that's exactly what happens.
That's a big read right there. That might be a game changer. It's going to bring Burrito back to life.
Hey, just think back to Winners semis when he was down 2-0. And he didn't end up winning, but he took it to the final round.
2.
He brought it back. There's been the mid-set adjustments. And I didn't even notice. You may have said something, but I was paying attention, of the switch back to New Era.
Mm-hmm, yep. Not that I've seen, like, really new era-specific stuff so far, but, you know, he did take a round.
Yeah, that was off of kind of the general Gears. Crushing blow. Not a lot of damage on that one, but hey. Free damage, we'll take it.
Okay. Talk about taking your turn right there. He's got it.
Nice step back. There's the New Era things.
Uh-huh.
Woo! What a call out again by Pure.
Yeah, he's just really been making these big reads.
He has seen
And
this all
Cap's not
before.
the kind of character that gets a ton of damage on them, but he has been a bunch, and they've been mostly right.
Understand? Super plus there.
Yikes.
Who's a good girl?
Match point. And did she just refer to her robot as a good girl?
Fight.
Oh, punishable. Already used to do it.
Already came out that
Yeah,
crushing
I
blow.
think it was around the line, yeah.
She's gonna call out Burrito.
And, I mean, there have been a lot of really good big reads. And finally, with Cassidy gets a
Jeez. Hold up. I thought that this character. No. 400. Hello.
What a jump.
And nothing has worked for Burrito on the mix-ups of command grab. Every little stray hit where he's trying to condition Pure has gotten called out.
Not quite there. There's a range here where you can punish that. Tried it and not enough. Just chip, I think, is all. What a jump yet again. He did not respect after the down 4. Sometimes people will be wild and they'll do down 4 into something unsafe, and we just never saw it out of Burrito. And so Pure, he did back 1 afterward. He jumped afterward. He did down 1 afterward. Like, he was active after that, and we never saw Burrito take the risk on doing something like down 4 sand trap. So shout outs to Pure. I loved the neutral game. I thought the footsies were on point. The mix-ups and the reads were all on point.
I think that we saw like 3 command grabs connect. And that was it. He made so many hard reads in those block and hit staggers from Burrito that we literally watched Burrito try different things and be like, how do I open this guy up? He was doing down 1, stand 1, down 1, 1-1. That one, and every time that he tried to change it up, Pure was like 1 step ahead. Yeah. And that's what looked really hard to deal with for Burrito, was it was just hard to open him up.
I think you're right. So Pure moves ahead. He'll be in loser semis. Now up next is going to be Neutral is Key versus Titanium Tigers. Is that what we got on deck?
Yeah. Neutral.
Get those invites going.
Mama Cetrion putting in some work.
Yeah, for sure.
And for a character that's at the top of every tier list, I think in MK11, we don't see her an awful lot outside of, 1 or 2 people. And so it's really refreshing to see someone like Neutralist Key come out of nowhere and put in the work. Because for one of those characters, it's one that we don't see often. Up there with the Gearas's, Liu Kang's, Johnny's of the world. Probably the least seen top tier, arguably.
Yeah, maybe not as common as you would think, for sure. By the way, did you just say Gearas was top tier? I heard Gearas died.
Listen. Y'all can go and fight me. That character, you cannot nerf a tool set like that. You just can't.
No, I'm with you. I think the character's still really...
Doxus is going to have an aneurysm in the chat, and I'm going to get a very lengthy DM later. Because I do that every time. Although, I did admit that Kotal's broken, so leave me alone, Doxus. Kotal's really... Hey, what's great is that so many characters in this game are strong.
That's true.
And it's just fun to watch. And
I agree, man.
On Sunday, that may have been the most characters I've ever seen in pools was on Sunday. We went through almost the entire roster.
Nice. Well, somebody who has access to almost the entire roster is Titanium Tigers. And while Neutral is Key, I expect to be lining up a Cetrion here. We'll see what's going to be for Tiger. Where are you going?
Kotal Khan.
The Bullock pick. He
Scorpion.
keeps going for the Bullock pick. And this is...
The Hourglass.
Oh, yeah?
Chat, I'm sorry that I have to say this, but I hate this matchup.
Do you really?
I think that this is a pure counter pick out of neutral.
Wow. Okay.
This is just another matchup where getting totems out sucks.
This is gonna be mega neutral. Neutral.
Oh yeah,
will
this is
key.
a big neutral battle. This is
Round 1.
Scorpion walking back and trying to get him to whiff forward 2. Or we're gonna see him go in completely. Because spear is an issue for Cole trying to get on. If he gets in that sweet spot, he can't crouch forward 2 punish it though. Oh, and Tiger's wasting no time. What? Okay.
Hey.
This is 400. And what's for breakfast?
400.
We were talking about damage with the Madman.
Right, yeah, I know.
there.
You were in low profile in that mid.
So obviously threatening with that teleport. That's the whole idea here. But jeez, okay, it feels bad to get hit by that.
Okay, okay.
The neutral's key. Jump 3.
And here's where you just throw spears for free, try to catch Kotal whiffing forward 2, and then whip punish accordingly. And that's it. So outside of him becoming, you know, he got in that god mode. Outside of that, I feel like Scorpion just controls, I hate to say this, the neutral in this matchup. Woo!
Ooh, okay, stealing a bit of a turn right there, but just expecting neutral's key to jump back, and he was right about it. Here we go.
Someone finally ready for that that gap with the disc, and nice side switch by neutral. Oh!
He tried to get out of there, but not in time.
Praise the sun there, and now he's fully loaded. Now health leads and matchups don't matter.
Oh yeah.
Papa Khan's pizzas coming out fresh, and it's gone. Woo! Hello. Oh, okay, Tiger. That was super optimal. All right, he's at level 2. This is still really strong. This health lead
might not be around for much longer.
still looking good. Yeah, that should be about it. Nice down 1 there. A big up and a savage.
Nothing.
If you'd have confirmed that, would have got a launcher string that could have killed him. Uh-oh.
I think he's just willing to trade there. Willing to send out the pizza, and if it just, trades, no big deal. That's all he needs right now. Just a little bit more damage. Not taking any risk. Oh no! Oh, he can't get too frisky.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Oh, okay, okay.
I can't believe it.
That was like the perfect thing to do there, but I hate to be the one to say it. Kotal Khan has 1100 health. I don't even think that would have killed. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Oh my god, he just did. How many hops and jumps is that?
He was trying to get him with. He's trying to threaten him with so many effing overheads.
Right,
But
right.
the thing
and
is,
then the rando low for sure.
it isn't a threat right there. That did no damage because of that defensive totem.
Matt, I'm screaming.
If it would have worked out, I cried though. This is scary. That's one of those. They made it a little better on block, but they increased the pushback on that paddle. That thing's pretty hard to punish.
Neutral being very keen. Back to it. Yeah, on the reaction to the 14 spin.
Almost at the bar. This is still BP damage. 250, give or take. Yeah, 241. Oh, the gimmicks!
Oh.
We have ascended. No pun intended. No anti-air. Going for Tigers. Health lead here.
He's keeping it real basic right now, and it's some damage.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Really?
It's not over, though.
Not even close.
He's getting impatient. I feel like he's getting impatient.
Could get the win punish there.
Oh, it's zoned overhead again. Come on.
Oh my.
But why? It was over.
Oh my goodness.
One of the individually wildest games that I've seen in MK11.
I'm gonna clip that back. I'm pretty sure that he had the health lead there, and there was no reason to put out the most recovering thing that Paulo ever thought of. I'm pretty sure that he took the health lead and just had to wait out. Like, waiting out may have been the smartest option right there. I'm gonna pull it up for you guys.
All right. Let's see what we got. This game was so incredible.
After the short hop, no, had the health deficit. Trying to get the health back. I see what he went for. He was slightly down, one health back. But honestly, right here, I'm gonna go back and do that. So right here,
Okay.
he was down six bars. Neutral. I'm gonna bet that he doesn't get his bar back on wake up here. That would have been the biggest 50-50 of in this moment right here of doing 4-2-4 anything for the win.
Do you think that in that moment Tigers saw
Maybe.
that there was not the option for teleport cancel? I mean, what?
Yeah, maybe.
And then the meter did come back.
Or
I don't know.
he thought that there wasn't enough time for him to hit him. There was what, 3 seconds, 2 seconds left. And so neutral is Key's actually godlike for doing the quickest thing possible to get that punish. I didn't realize there's like 2 seconds left when he did that. He thought that he was gonna get a tick of the sun and win. So
Well, look, going back to it. Although he's with Ascension now, it's not Bullock anymore.
Oh yeah, this is much better. Okay, that sucks. Ascension here. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. This is annoying for Kotal, but if Kotal hits him, he can just set play him.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Woo! He tried to get super optimal right there.
Would have been sick.
Oh, there's the mix. Down 3 becomes a 50-50, just like you see with like new era we saw from Tigers and with with Burrito. Every down 1 on hit, it's either jail or mid command grab.
Absolutely.
Woo!
Jackson.
I would like to see
the jump.
a little better confirms out of Tigers. Anytime you see 4-2-4 anti-air, just go straight into command grab. The most optimal thing you can do.
Man, full screen fear. It's just one of those things that just feels bad. Just trying to move. He just wanted to move. That's all.
Ooh, big risk.
Can he get the punish?
Oh, he could have done a massive cash out, but I think it's just saving the resources. It still hurts. Still 300 and a damage buff.
Oof.
Woo!
Out of the sky. Will he break?
Oh!
Great stuff. He saved it.
Okay, there we go. There's the Kotal thing to do. So breakfast here. The neutral jump. That's gonna be the round for Tigers. No!
Will it? What? Jump instant 3? Okay. Well.
Did he miss a short hop kick?
Oh, maybe.
Final round, fight.
And a little bit. Well, the timing was good on the wake up there. I like the slight delay. A little bit off neutral's key.
Big damage. I'm scared.
And saving it. Still in the corner. By the way, there's no teleport cancel now.
Oh! Gotta force that breakaway. Neutral knew that was gonna come. Tough spot for neutral here. Yeah. This is bad. Massive damage and maybe literally one mix up away from dying here. Oh.
Right?
If we got the punish there, if you would have forward 2-1-2 that, it would have been game over. Now 1 away. Even a raw command grab's gonna be close to killing.
Right. That set neutral's key still in?
Oh!
I'm sure he tried to get out. He tried to on reaction teleport and just not in time.
Only because it was the aerial one, I think. Had all
He
that.
was already in the sky.
Yeah, all those frames from the jump. Almost had a big read there, but Tigers ties us up.
Okay, well.
And
What's the choice from neutral as key? I wonder what character he expected to see.
yeah,
Like, is this his expected matchup? He expected to be Scorpion versus Kotal? If so, maybe he'll stay.
I think Tigers picked Bullock, and I think that neutral is key went straight to the counter pick, which was Scorpion. I thought that was really smart, and now that he's forced Tigers off of that.
Cetrion.
Oh wow!
Okay.
Oh no!
Okay. Yeah, tell me about this one.
This is a rough one too.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah. Doable, because like I said, there's something about Ascension that breaks Mortal Kombat 11. And even there, I think that Kotal kind of struggles against Scorpion. You saw it in neutral. But he breaks the game in that if he lands a hit with command grab, the matchup does not matter.
Round 1, fight.
So if he can hit Cetrion and hit her in the corner, it doesn't matter what this matchup is.
Okay. Well, he's got the grab that started out.
Ooh, big risk. That's not like the biggest risk because you only need 18% there.
I suppose.
You know, 18, what, 20 something at worst. But I'm shocked that Neutralist Key kept them close. Naturally,
That was so good. Did you see the spacing there? He was
Beautiful.
just outside of. That was beautiful stuff. Again.
Oh,
Come on.
Tigers, you've been watching me too much. That's my mix-up. Come on, man.
Ultimate dope. Woo! Very frisky.
And this is where Kotal 7-3's the cast. Just wonderful stuff there, and a beautiful swing. Gets the crushing blow. Closing it out. Tigers in control off of that massive whiff punish of the wall with the 4-2. Beautiful, beautifully spaced.
Yeah, that was gorgeous. And he is very patient versus the boulders. We've seen that be a problem from other players. He's handling. Ooh. Ooh.
Checking that parry out. A little slower side for a parry. There's the damage and the knockdown in the corner. He's gonna go in.
Will there be a teleport? No! Will it be now? Board. Confirmed on. Get that blood. Ooh, the idea was wild. Beautiful stuff again.
Oh!
Well, it worked out. A little lucky.
And back-to-back could have got big punish there. Neutralist Key dropping and had great opportunities for the punish. Could have got one there too. Oh my gosh! This is.
It's not over. It's not over.
No,
Oh, that's actually it.
Are you
That's
kidding
the
me?
round.
Are you kidding me?
How? What? How?
Both of them deserve to lose.
Oh, but why? Well, if he wanted a sunbeam, he ended up getting it in the end.
The one weakness to that God Ray instant kill is roll because the invincibleness of it.
Yeah, it's got high invincibleness. Try to get the whip punish on 4-2 again. Keep it up.
Nice pick up. Could have got that command grab mix going. Gets it here anyway. The short out mix with Kotal's broken. It's utterly broken.
Broken.
This space build beautiful. These boys right here are swinging. For a matchup that's normally set around zoning, Tigers has done a wonderful job of combating that and closing the gap.
That was good. And not quite there. He was hoping to see the crush. That trade, you know, at this point, you gotta say it's okay for Tigers.
I think neutral keeps missing very far geyser too. That's happened a few times. Oh no.
Yeah, it has to come off 2 bars. That means there's no more mobility. And he's getting very frisky here. Can there be offense? No, the intention's just stand up.
Oh.
Wow.
I saw it actually looked like neutral was really uncomfortable.
Yes.
Really uncomfortable.
Total Khan wins.
Even that full screen there, a lot of backdashing, and so many missed spacings on the geysers. He got punished very hard for a couple of those whiffs.
I loved seeing the wall up there, the amplified wall, and then the whiff punish on forward too. That's
Beautiful stuff.
That was beautiful. Great spacing.
So now I have no idea who neutral's gonna go with.
Sindel.
Oh wow, Sindel. Okay.
This is
We were talking her up earlier. Samuel's character we feel like we should see more of.
This is kind of the same, but not, I don't think as bad as we're gonna see from Cetron as far as the keep away. Well, let's see what it looks like on paper. Kotal very good. Kotal is one of the few characters that can check her after forward 4-3, and that becomes a big mind game in this matchup. You know, there's that half screen pushback of forward 4-3, but Kotal's forward 2's like, yo,
Round one.
press the button.
Makes sense. It's not a punish, right? It's just a check
No,
out.
yeah, it's just a check, and then once you've conditioned him to respect the check, then you can kind of wave dash and then check her. But Tigers does not look to be one with the wave dash.
I think that's probably right. Yeah.
There we go. Doing the right thing too, which is dashing into it. Looks like he has definitely played Smash before. Oh, there we go.
Setting it up again. A little bit of damage on there. Funky stuff. The text there.
Wow.
Very close actually to have that worked out.
Everything working out, and Don't get hit. Oh no!
Hey.
Health bars are health bars disappear here, David.
Oh yeah, this is a problem. Our neutral is key.
Yeah, I think
wow.
he's dead.
Is he dead?
Yep.
Oh, he's dead. You're right. Oh my god.
Yeah. So, about Kotal Khan's Fatal, if you guys have never seen it, it effing hurts.
Round
It does.
2, fight.
And now that it hits pretty consistently, how do you think about that?
It's the best. because before that wouldn't have comboed.
Right, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, the jump at least. Is it pick up? Nice. Couple of bars on that though.
Tigers. Showing off what this Osh tech is all about. Nice full combo off that scream too, because it was held so long.
No bar to keep it going. Can he punish that? No, I guess not. I was hoping for it too would work with that. Ooh. Nice, and underneath. And so neutral is key. In that round, I thought that looked a lot of stage
Final
control.
round, fight.
Ooh, maybe we have to pick up. Thought a breakaway may come
There
though.
it is.
Even on breakaway, he gets a dirty mix up there. Nice punish. We're going to the corner.
Big bad news. In
Life
the
alert.
corner. Oh yeah. A blinking Kotal.
Stand
Stand
forward.
forward.
Resets it. Almost got the whip punish to the forward 4-2.
Oh, with a counter.
And this is close to death.
Close. It's close. He needs a little bit more. We might see a raid. No, he's
Yep.
not gonna do it.
That covers so many options. The jump forward kick off of that, and you can kind of buffer in a command grab or a con cut off of that to in those moments go for the chip out or anything like that. That was masterfully done by Tigers right there.
Yeah.
Got what he needed to get the victory essentially. Because again, these matchups can be tricky, but it doesn't matter when Papa Khan gets his hands on you. And that's exactly what Tigers got. I love the sound effects on that.
Fatality.
That's got some good sound.
Kotal Khan
Yeah.
wins.
Ugh, you can see the aortas just pumping out blood. Come on. You see what they do in this video game? I can't believe they let kids play this. What are we doing, Aquaman?
I don't know.
Anyway, shout outs to Tigers, man. He played super, super well. Love seeing that Kotal. And we saw him against 3 different matches. You know,
Yeah.
Neutral's key was definitely looking around in there and trying to find the solution and just never really was able to find it.
Yeah, but outside of those big punishes from Tigers, he played them really well. Got a lot of
it wasn't
damage
a
off.
blow. I
Yeah,
would say it was
got a lot of damage off him with all the zoning and the keep away. But that one mistake can get you steamrolled with a character like that. That's got such great corner carry and such huge damage and mix-ups. So looking really good is Tigers going to move on to face Pure, and I fully expect the Cassie pick at a Pure in that one on the losers semifinal side. But what?
Man, I wish that I had gotten a haircut before a month and a half. I thought about it.
Oh man, that's the.
I'm just seeing my hair fly all over the place right now. Oh my god.
When did the money matches
Weird.
start? After loser semis, which I'm gonna go ahead and do now. We'll do loser semis, and then we'll take a break, and then come back for top 3. How does that sound, chat? That sound good? Chat doesn't care. They just want Mortal Kombat.
Sounds right.
They just want to see Kotal win so I can finally shut up.
That would actually be awesome.
Or maybe, or maybe.
A bowl and some scissors. You know, he'll get there eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah. Eventually.
I haven't shaved since it all started. I'm just, or since Final Combat anyway.
What?
I've just
Really?
Yeah, I've just been letting it
I
rock.
shaved 2 days ago. I shaved a day and a half ago. Wow.
Listen, quarantine has been hitting different.
It's been a weird time. Well, like I said, that's why it's been so nice to have this tournament series, to be able to have games to play, tournaments to watch, commentary to do, commentary to listen to. It's really been nice.
And thank you
Good
guys.
timing.
I know it wasn't your intention to have
Yeah.
this whole thing in the world happen, but it just works out for great timing.
Yeah.
All right, so we're working on getting.
They should be coming in any second now.
All right.
I'm gonna update the bracket on the back end. Is this gonna be losers semifinals? We've entered top 4. Big points. Let me pull up the points page just see what's on the line here. 4th place gonna get 125, 3rd 150, 2nd 200, and 1st 250 in this top 4. And as you can see, the point spread is pretty big, but it gets really thick in this top 8. 10 to 50 points for top 32. And it's 75 points up to 250 in this top 8.
Thick points.
Thick! 2 C's only.
We got the players in here. Both of us hanging out on AFK, and it's going to be Tigers and Pure. What is the prize pool? Well, as Aquaman said before, this is a Matcherino-funded shindig.
There you go. $182.50 is what is on the line just tonight. The finale having a separate one. Thank you to Lord Gandalf for the direct contribution. What does it say? The dark fire shall not avail you. Flame of Unun. Oh my Gandalf.
Flame of Unun.
Flame of Unun. I respect that so much.
Fly, you fools. As we do into the game.
This is losers semifinal. Pure versus Titanium Tigers. Let's get into it.
Round 1. Fight.
Ooh. This is
Talk to me about Bullock versus Showstopper.
decent matchup.
Okay.
This is a fun spacing matchup right here. You know, the big lengthy normals of both these guys against each other is pretty fun to play.
That makes sense.
Tigers.
All the offensive meter gone.
Currently in jail. And I respect this because this is almost a trade. That's as sad as that is to say.
He reaches. Lovely time.
All right, this is gonna be tricky. No totems.
All. Yeah. What? Okay, just like that, he's got the corner. See what there is to be made usage of this.
Woo! I like what he attempted right there. Just got clipped by the massive hitbox of the 4-3. This neutral has been reset. Uh-oh. No commitment! That may be the first time that he hadn't committed.
Yeah, I just didn't believe it.
But that's how you open people up when someone's shown you that they can flawless block the disc. You're like, okay, how do I mix up 4-2-4 disc? Just 4-2, and look who's ready for it already is Pure.
Mm-hmm.
Testing the reactions. Wait a minute.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh, chance! It was only the down one. At least he got the grab. And confirm this time. Nice.
Praise the sun. Praise the sun. Sorry, I had you. It gets me hyped.
I really like this case here. The slow approach.
He's
Into
been
the grab.
weary of the 4-2 ranges. Tigers has been looking out for either 4-3. He could have full combo punished that. He had about another 50 frames there to get something.
And by the way, Titanium Tiger's got a bunch of life back from standing in that sunray.
Oh yeah,
Harassing him here, hoping to see Johnny put him.
You need to get out of there, buddy.
You're in trouble, buddy. You're in trouble.
Yeah, you need to get out of there. And there's another one. And GG's. Praise the sun.
That's so satisfying. So annoying.
There's nothing like putting that out when they have zero chance.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, trying to take away the gap with no punish.
Oh no! RT bars here. Of course, sports fan. Nothing afterward.
That's a really good stagger on that forward one too as well. At -3. So that's a really good that's a really good thing to throw is to mix things up off the 4-2-4 disc, getting this forward 1-2 disc. Because it changes up the flawless block timing too.
Sure.
Woo!
That is incredible. What right there by Peter.
What a reaction.
Yeah. Knew exactly where he was. Beautiful whip punish. And he's got the big life lead. Plus frames.
Total just reaching in with that forward two.
Really good throw there. I love when Johnny Cage just mixed that up. You know, they can jail 4-3 off that down 4 on hit, and a lot of people respect that. Opened up that throw beautifully.
Count.
I mean, this is what a clutch micro duck. Tigers wanted to get one more hit to give him that one more hit in the fatal blow territory, because he wasn't quite there. Big Pure up 1-0. Everyone in chat told me to call him Big Pure, so I'm calling him Big Pure because guess what? He's playing pretty big tonight. I could see a switch to Ascension from Tigers or just a character swap.
Or just away? Yeah.
That's another matchup where if you can't get Johnny off of you, like if it's hard to breathe, it can be overwhelming, but Tigers has made it work all top 8.
Thinking about all over the place here.
Ooh, he's going back to Bullock. Back to Bullock here. The Dark Souls boss character. 1100 health.
Mm-hmm.
The sun, the totems. But Pura spaced this out beautifully.
He's been able to neutral game into offense. He's been able to whiff punish extremely well. We've already seen that a couple of times.
Against these top players that can do that, it can be hard to break that. You know, you're used to getting away with that in Combat League. It's really hard to break that. What's that called right there, David? Tendency.
It is a tendency. In the corner. Ooh, trying to move too early.
That's the why not for Johnny Cage. The 1-2-4 in that corner. Be +6 or get opened up. Ooh, doesn't get the stack.
Hey. Oh no.
Oh, level 3. Don't get hit.
Nice stuff. Backing off. Now it's not enough damage due to the totem, but still very good. The fireball.
I think
down
that
2, actually.
that was a read on him doing 4-3 at that distance. I'm pretty sure. Or he just swung with it down 2. I can't really tell you completely what's inside his mind.
Nice timing. He's in here. Allowed to break.
Shimmied again.
Here he goes. Yeah, this is just great pressure by Pure. It's not just footsies now. This is just excellent, consistent pressure.
This is bullying Bullock right now. The best way to avoid a totemed up Bullock is to keep hitting him. Oh
Nice.
my!
Getting these reads, whether it's offense or defense, his reads have been killer.
Yeah, not
Worried about it. You're worried about Chip at that point, even.
now. You know, Tigers is I think gonna go completely back to the drawing board on this one.
Well, he's getting killed if he keeps going back to Bullet for sure. Huh. And it's not just a Bullet problem. I mean, from what I'm seeing right now, I'm seeing a player in Pure who is on point, absolutely, when it comes to whiff punishing and mix-ups. And those are not just the character, right? That's not about Kotal, it's not about Bullet necessarily. It's about Pure playing against Titanium Tigers.
Playing really well. And looks like he has some matchup knowledge, though, hidden in there of knowing what to do against a lot of this.
That skin is just so cool.
That's beautiful.
Beautiful. So Tigers completely flips the script.
Where's Ermac?
You know, if you're worried about, I don't know, getting harassed in that way and not having the mobility to stay away, then maybe you go Scorpion here.
This was his first character in MK11 that we saw in tournament. You remember we did a really early combat cup for Combo Breaker, and Tigers got like second with Scorpion.
I think you're right. Yeah. By
Something
the way,
like
it's Burning Spectre Scorpion.
Oh, so this is the stance, right?
Right. This is Misery
Misery
Blade.
Blade.
Yeah.
Oh, I just got nightmares back from the beta.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. It's all right.
That's it. It was better in the beta. It was better in the beta.
For sure, yeah. Underneath. We haven't even seen it yet. Here it is, the little
Oh! Meanwhile, didn't hit confirm 1-1 twice. But gotta respect his go for it. That's 2 Scorpions in top 8. Nice little refreshing surprise.
That's crazy.
Oh, terrible.
Also back from hell.
Ha-ha!
See the pressure now. No, it's very cautious. He was so pure getting hit by that. No doubt. Punished. No! There was
Oh,
no.
no!
I think just an execution error, right? There wasn't a back one first, nothing like that. He
Back
just,
1, 4, 3.
Right. So, I mean, it could have been a couple of things, yeah.
Oh no, and starting off, whiffing the interactable, and this is going downhill so quick because of one little error.
Oh no. But look, it continues to be not just about the character. It's pure ducking things, reading, whiff punishing. Hold on, these little staggers are actually working out for Titanium Tigers. There's not a lot of damage at once.
He's mixing up the staggers and throws so well, and opening them up with all these shimmies. Like, it's all working. Hey-o! A little bit of Mortal Kombat X action for us with the NJP.
Really? Wow, nobody's hit since the beta.
That's pretty wild right there. I mean, his overhead's already kind of naturally blockable, and that was pure footsies.
Yes. Oh, funky. Okay. Okay, why not? Why not? Now, that hit, but I also think that's a big tell, right? So if you're pure, get hit by that, I feel like you're not actually that concerned about it.
Yeah.
It's just he's so consistently been strong in foots. He's alive anyway.
Oh!
That's gonna be that anyway, even in that same. Still takes it pure with a dominant.
A little bit of a freeze. Are we getting this
happened here?
fatality? There
Is
we
he
go.
about to explode? Oh, okay, I was worried he was about to explode into quitality.
Take 2.
Action.
A 3-0 for Pure. Gonna make top 3 on the week. Pure going through full auto, Burrito, and Tigers. Back to back to back. The 1 seed, 23 seed, and 18 seed here.
Johnny Cage.
Oh, it's Pure. He's playing so well. With a couple of different characters, no less. And extremely well spaced. The mix-ups have been really good. We've seen that. Look, his path's not been easy. Full auto, then Burrito, then Titanium Tiger.
And we've seen, what, 5 different characters? Out of Pure 2?
I think it's been Johnny and Cetrion, right?
Johnny, Cetrion, Cassie.
Cassie, you're right.
Yeah.
I think that's it. Anyway, but he's got a few different characters, and that's definitely strong. Pure's looking great. So Pure goes into losers final.
Yes.
And he will play the loser of DF Gur and Arc-Wise Gemini.
All right, guys, we're going to take one last break, and we'll come back with top 3 of the Kolosseum week number 3 here in top 8. Guys, don't go anywhere. Last break before we finish out here. We'll see you guys in a minute.
Welcome to pixelpro.io, a platform full of resources for content creators, with over 250 being completely free. In 2020, we aim to expand this library with over 100 new resources, including 2 new resource types. Alongside our free resources is our marketplace. This is where artists and designers can open up a shop to sell pre-designed graphics. Shop owners can expand their reach, and content creators get even more options when looking for graphics. This year, we will be releasing new versions of graphics packs through Drusif Designs, bringing more tools and value to content creators. From content creators just starting out to well-established communities, we are here to give you more options to build and grow. This is pixelpro.io.
everybody. Welcome back. Top 3 is all that remains here of week number 3 of the Kolosseum. We have entered the money, Ultra David.
That's right. That's right. What are we at now? We're at 183.75.
That is what is on the line in this top 3.
Don't discount that 0.75, man. I can do 3/4 of one load of drying for that. So I mean, that's real money. That's all I'm trying.
And as you guys can see, by the way, no one reads the rule set. I spent, I think, 2 months on just this page alone, and no one's even read it. But
never been there.
Guys, please read the rule set. If there's one thing I can ask of you, if you're gonna sign up for something, read the rules and learn everything.
Can I ask why that you're bringing this up right now?
Because of the payout. The weekly top 3 payout will be 50-30-20 split. If the pot gets to $500 or above, it's going to be a top 4 split of 40-30-20-10. And if the weekly prize pool gets above 1,000, it becomes a full top 8 spread, 30-20-15-10, 7.5, and 5. All here in the rule set. It's beautiful. So if you guys are asking where it goes.
As a lawyer, it's my job to read rules for a living, and let me tell you, I don't do it outside of work. All right, man. If you're not paying me to read rules, I'm not reading.
Listen,
my job.
This is free to enter. Got you. Signed up. I also want to give a massive shout out. Reached out to him today and bought some stuff from here as well. I'm gonna spam something in the chat real quick for you guys. As we all saw the news of Combo Breaker having to cancel their event, they opened up their shop still. If you guys want to support them, I'll go ahead and pull up shots we can look at together. If you guys want to support Rick and their team from the financial burden that is going to be canceling their event, you can visit that link. And the merchandise, Combo Breaker, I think, is #1 in merch. Has been for a while. Yeah. When it comes to these events, absolutely gorgeous. There's a arcade token here. If you guys want to donate any amount of money, it's one of those things where it's a name your price. That's what the arcade token is for. And just wonderful merchandise. I got the flask, of course, kind of fitting right there. Really cool stuff. I really want this sketchbook, but it's sold out. I asked him if he was going to get more, and he said that there was so much support that he may have to do another wave of merchandise. So that's absolutely incredible. I just saw this green one, and that is hot. Anyways, guys.
In addition, if you are somebody who registered for Combo Breaker, they're going to give you your registration back. But if you'd rather that they keep it to help them offset the costs of having to cancel a giant event like this, you can email them at info@combobreaker.org and let them know that. Now, I saw some people talking about it in the chat, but look, this is a weird time for many of us. Many of us are losing jobs. We're not getting paid like we were.
Yes.
I totally understand. If that's you, please don't spend any more money than you need to. Take care of yourself.
Exactly.
Absolutely. But if you are in a position where you're lucky enough to be able to continue to support events like this, that would also be very helpful. That's all.
Yeah, exactly. So, everyone who can, and if you want to, that's literally it. If you can and want
Only
to.
if you can. Don't hurt yourself. Yep. Make sure that you can feed your family first.
Yeah.
But if you can do that, events like Combo Breaker and others could definitely use your support. So we are in the top 3 now.
We are. Winners finals coming up. I'll get those invites out.
This is going to be Gur versus Wise Gemini. Gur looked great. We've only seen him play once so far today. It was him versus Neutral Key. That was a 3-0. And he looked great. His movement was excellent. His mix-ups were great. The confirms that we saw, super good. Great to see. And for Wise Gemini, he had to play against a Gearus to get here. It's a different kind of Gearus, not just in terms of the variation for the first couple of games, but in terms of, just Burrito and Gur played differently. I'll tell you, man, when he was on, his spacing was incredible. His, understanding of mix-ups and timing, I thought was amazing. Wise Gemini, although it went to 3-2, for a pretty good chunk of that set, he was way in control.
Oh, man, they got in here quick. Woo!
Ooh, they're ready to play.
Hold up. These boys are here to play. Let me get these names right. This is going to be Wise Gemini versus Gur. I expect a slobber knocker here. But I expect that every time because you competitors are awesome.
The hourglass.
The Gierenstein monster coming into play here for Surger. Definitely a very cool skin.
Round one.
All right, here we go.
Fight.
Winners finals.
No intro's being rocked today. They want to get right into it. They've been waiting for a while. Here in the winners finals, we're getting started to jump out and attempt. Lucky to press a button. Avoid the massive damage off of that. Flawless block's already coming into play as well. I expect this to get nutty to the corner. Nice carry by Wise Gemini, and the wave dash is looking crisp out of them. He closed the gap in milliseconds.
Ooh, so ready. And not just ready for that, but ready for the breaker as well. Here's the point. Ooh, he delayed the challenge. This Wise Gemini, it's pretty light.
Good position here. The throw out of the corner, trying to get him to tech wrong.
That's right, yeah. Here did not even take a risk on the check. Okay, nice.
That's very good reason, and
OS
that
is there.
OS
Round
is
one.
disgusting, David.
I mean, that's so good. I'm not actually sure. Like, I'd love to know why it works with
Round
projectiles.
two.
Yeah,
Right? I actually don't know, but it does, obviously.
it does, and it's a factor with Liu Kang because he becomes
Hey!
a different threat 3/4 of the screen.
Ooh, back to space control. The punch. No. When he's
Ooh.
working in shots, the Girth is just escaping the situation.
Yeah, that's that Girth thinking ahead that I love about him. Because other Eternals may have just completely forgot that that clone was 18 years away. That was shimmy attempted 2 for 2 on flawless block the string.
Too ready.
Good knowledge of that from Gurk. I didn't even know there was a gap.
He's just so ready. After one hit, he's ready. Big read. Oh no! Can he get a whip punish? Not quite. Wise Gemini still in big control here in the corner. Uh-oh.
Don't get hit again.
With the grab. Oh yeah.
Jumping command grab. No flawless block. And
It's not over. Oh, it is over. I thought that was gonna be pixels. Wow, that was close.
that was a mind game and a half.
Fight.
But if you don't show Gerd that you're gonna flawless block these jump-ins, he's just gonna keep jumping at you.
He did it, and it worked. You were ripping on it earlier, but it keeps working.
You're pulling a gears here. He is coming back to life. And that's just an awkward situation for anyone. -7 is got to be the most awkward situation in MK11.
Getting there in time afterward? No, it's not even what he looks for. He's just getting out. Gemini, I would love to make it happen. Oh! This is close. Is this the crush? No. That was close.
Oh, down 3. Had the floss block, but no defensive bar.
Right.
You know they were there though.
Oh yeah, he definitely input it.
Whoa!
Okay. And there's no defensive bar. This is so much. It could have been so much damage.
Oh
That actually-
no. Not like this. Of all of the ways to lose back-to-back rounds, it's off of those drops. I wish I had a
That sucks.
a feels terrible man something to pop up on the screen. That hurt my soul.
It's tough. Two great situations for himself.
Heroes.
Would have been close to just taking that round if he had completed the combo, and unfortunately, the big error. Big error.
And this is kind of a new position for Wise Gemini too. Winners finals in the money.
Mm-hmm.
This might be a different pressure for him. Like, you have to respect him for going for those big boy combos.
Liu Kang.
But I'd like to see, now that it's cost you literally 2 rounds in a match, I'd like to see a little bit of a simplification from him.
Right. Yeah, different people handle that differently. One school of thought is, okay, look, I'm not hitting my combos. I gotta dial back a little bit. You know, just make sure that I get guaranteed damage.
Yep.
And the damage is still gonna be good. The other school of thought is, well, I've already missed it twice. I'm not gonna miss that 3 times, right? I got all the jumbles out. I'm set now.
That's a mix-up and a half right there.
Just different people handle it differently.
That's you mixing yourself on top of your opponent mixing you. And this is one of those younger guys. How is he going to handle a loss like that? Versus full veteran Gur.
Yeah, Gur's been around at this point.
Oh, he's going to abuse some of these command grabs, and I am loving it.
Ooh. Wow, that was crazy range, dude. That was legit.
That may have looked intentional for the distance to try to get him to poke, and that's what the down 4 was for. That may have been some tech.
Yeah, that was cool. That was legit.
I need to break out my handy-dandy notebook watching this.
Right? Yeah, I'm curious. Hey! No! And just like that, it's a big chance here for Gur, who has a fatal, and it works!
Oh, no.
Oh, man, Wise Gemini. The 3rd time, the 3rd drop.
Oh.
Not directly punished, but because of the drop, Gur had a chance.
I can't watch.
That's hard. That's hard.
Fight.
It's exactly that. You hate to see it, but this is what defines these guys is how they handle these situations. Can they come back? Oh, this is going downhill quick. Gur is finding these opportunities, chances. Look at the cash out. 60% corner carry off of that throw.
No, that was a punish.
Disgusting.
That was a punish. The movement right there, the understanding of the reads. He's just back and forth right now. See designing she. See here is Gur. Hey, good check. Gets it going. And
oh my!
Not for long. And look, Gur's movement there. That round, I would say that was all Gur.
Yeah.
Before, Wise Gemini has had these big opportunities to get close or to just win rounds. And although when he's dropped the combos, he hasn't been directly punished, Gur has had the read right after that situation each and every time.
And, you know, the longer this goes on, the more mistakes Wise Gemini makes, you know, the more comfortable Gur gets.
Yes. And the more uncomfortable Wise Gemini. It's very difficult to have felt like you've dropped 3 situations. You should have won 3 rounds that you lost now in your mind. And approaching that, how to just approach that mental mindset of how you're getting back into it, feeling solid again, not easy to do. And I wonder if part of why Gur did look so good in that last round is maybe Wise Gemini not feeling quite as solid himself. Obviously, he's very skilled, man. He could definitely make it happen.
Yeah. Could just be Gur sensing that hesitation and pouncing.
Yeah.
Game number 3.
Fight.
Gur is trying to make winner's side of the grand finals, not dropping a single game in this top 8. Starts off the mind game early, off the 4-2.
Just staying away. And now at any time, Gur could be...
Right there it is. It's crazy how comfortable he is in those moments. Full screen, and he's just ready for all these little, you know, advancements. Or, wow, that was four false blocks in a row.
This is good damage. Or setup. What does he want? Setup, yeah.
Dirt. That was filth.
No bars. Look, if Wise Gemini's gonna take control, this should be now plus, and the down one even still. Sometimes you just feel like you got all the right reads, and I feel like that's where Gur is mentally right now.
Oh,
Yeah, right. Just confident, willing to do it. He's got the life lead, right? It's not like a big comeback and take risks. It's just that he feels like he is making all the right reads, and he is.
Round 2, fight.
So, match point now.
Even starting that off. Complete interruption and getting that momentum started.
I
Throw
always
the
love
clone.
to watch Gur, but I'd love to see Wise Gemini get his head. Might be tough though. Yeah. Oh, checking of movement at any point. Gears could be up there.
Plus frames. That's scary. You know, Gur can do multiple things there. He can check you with the trap for damage, or he can set up another clone and put you in the same situation all over again. Oh, are you kidding me? Okay, this truly is. It truly is a mixture of, you know, I hate to say it this way, but Wise kind of falling apart from those drops, and Gur just playing so well.
Absolutely making every right read. And so while at the beginning of this set, I felt like it was more that Wise Gemini had combos, had situations he could have taken around, unfortunate errors, and then Gur like managed to make the comeback happen. Right? Like he managed to make one more read and he was right for like 3 times. Kind of seat of his pants. But in those last 3 rounds, entirely Gur, his control of the match just completely swung in his favor. So now it's Wise and Loser's side, and boy, having had that experience in winners finals,
yeah,
for him, I feel like this is time now to hang out a little bit, right? Get a little bit introspective. Try not to be too much disappointed. You know, try not to beat yourself up too much for lost opportunities. Easier said than done, but that is the kind of switch of mindset that I think it's going to take here. Because in going up against Pure has been a buzzsaw. Look at that path right there. Full auto, burrito, tigers. And he got through that not just by the seat of his pants, as we saw Gur at the beginning of that last set. No, it was 3-1, 3-1, 3-0 if you're Pure. So he, like I said, he's coming in here as a buzzsaw, and I'm a little worried for Wise Gemini.
Next match is about to get underway.
Buzzsaw.
There's the weekly prize pool, $184.75. If you guys would like to contribute to that, there's not much time left, and everyone can donate for free. Go to this link. I'm going to put it in chat. Go to that second link for the week, first link for the finale. And the coupon codes you guys can use to add free money to this prize pool. You can do some G Fuel retweets to add free money to the prize pool or contribute directly. Not much time left if you guys want to see this prize pool jump up a little bit. And we've got losers finals. Locked and Loaded Pure versus Wise Gemini.
And in the chat, Wise Gemini says, I was practicing all my B&Bs offline before this, and that might have been where he went wrong.
Ooh.
Yeah, there's a few extra frames, right? Even though it's great online play, you do have to account for the fact that frames in terms of inputs, and that does change things up. I just hope for his sake that this is not a case of him having fallen apart. It's not easy. Not easy to make the mental comeback that you need to make here.
I asked him if he wanted a breather too, but he said, nope, I'm good.
Okay.
Get me in there. And so I was pretty savage. The moment he said that, I invited. See how he holds up here. Pure, who has been just quietly and incredibly successfully moving through this loser's bracket. 3-1 over Full Auto, 3-1 over Burrito, 3-0 over Tigers.
Well, so far, I like a bunch of what Wise Gemini is doing. Didn't confirm there. Good.
Ooh!
Huge and really nice. One bar,
that was such an optimal punish, 2 out of Wise to, you know, I take back everything good I was about to say about Wise Gemini.
Okay.
Resign or die.
Round
Sometimes the opponent does something wild on block. You know, you can't beat it all.
Nice punish there.
Oh! All the bars are gone, and now it's really Wise Gemini.
Crushing blows loaded.
He's been very timid after that. After the 4-3 turn.
Let it rock.
And this time he steals it.
No confirmation of the bicycle kick would have been close to the under. What
Ooh.
an interrupt from Big Pure. And a big side switch to the corner. 1, 2, 4. No! That was just a slight delay. Wake up buttons. The special.
If you're gonna have a wake up button to do, I feel like a fast mid is like not a dumb option. Right? That's pretty good.
It's not the worst thing you can do.
Not the worst thing you could do.
And Wise coming off of the 3-0 victory of Gur comes in pretty hot. And if he gets that run back with Gur, I wonder if he's gonna be, you know, that warmed up. Because he was in that match. You know, up until the end, but he was in that match.
Yeah.
Technically should have been up 1-0. But just like Graffiti said in The Lion King, it doesn't matter. It was in the past.
Liu Kang.
Important reference.
Johnny
Yep.
Cage. Goro's
Is there a change here for Pure? No. Okay, goes back with Johnny. Did he change variations? I didn't see. I've only seen Showstopper from him so far. And it remains.
We haven't seen Pure access that crazy comeback factor of Johnny Cage either at all in the top 8.
Fight.
It's just been pure spacing and reads. Not relying too heavily on that comeback factor. Ooh!
Oh no! And a few times from Pure, and we didn't see that the entirety of the.
Yeah, I need to stop talking good about these players because they keep doing something bad afterwards.
Huh?
Imagine.
Are you jinxing them?
I might be. Commentators. I'll just shut up.
Right now, lovely stage control out of Wise. A chance for plus frames. No, doesn't actually take it. And yet, there was Wise Gemini waiting with the down one underneath. Taking his turn. They're both very timid after that.
Oh!
Woo!
Almost whipped. I'm scared.
Oh yeah, and they are too. You can see it in their play right now.
Oh.
Yeah.
He actually could have fatal blow canceled him and put him on a hit from death. Not gonna need it though.
Get there anyway.
Not gonna need it at all.
There anyway. Does not need to use fatal blow. Did not need to use crush.
Round 2. Fight.
And that just goes to show you how well he's played. Not needing that.
Yeah. And I especially like that too because I was saying at the beginning of that round that Wise Gemini was really controlling the stage. And yet he's got the corner for himself. He already got around. Already got 30% life off his opponent.
I'm almost half-life now. Hey, that's gone. Oh no! Wise Gemini pressing one too many buttons here to try to get out of this corner.
Oh. Here, but no fireballs available. I mean, in terms of.
Guys, he is low on resources.
Interrupted again.
Beautiful call out and Pure bringing this back.
Very
What
safety
game?
first stuff from Pure. Lovely play. 1-1.
Johnny Cage wins.
We are in a match.
And it was a bit back and forth. So far, we've seen a bunch of control out of Wise. Then we just saw real great corner control out of Pure. And Pure's been doing that the whole time we've seen him in this top 8.
Colin chat says, come on, Wise, 9-frame only. 9-frame mid only might be some of the best advice I've ever seen.
Liu Kang.
Pretty good tool to have in MK11.
The hourglass.
I would say.
Decent. Johnny Cage not among them. Johnny Cage is just such a monster at jailing. On the flip side, you know, getting out of down 4, recognizing the hit, and then beginning that game plan. But up close, that's going to be the battle right there.
Round
Of the
1.
frames of
Fight.
you know, Pure trying to access those jails. And Wise Gemini just staggering in those mids. Doesn't matter what you catch.
Yeah.
Oof. Gets a little punish there, but if you put up 4-3-4, you're gonna be able to hit confirm.
He has screwed it up a couple times though. Or maybe not, I don't know, screwed up is the right word. Just maybe didn't hit confirm.
Yeah. Woo!
In there, yeah. What control? I feel like we got to the corner so fast.
That's been the last 3 rounds.
2. Fight.
It's pure getting in the corner. Have a nice day. Thank you for shopping at Walmart.
And both. Trying to load things up. Trying to get to that second or third round where he's all raring to go.
Oh, yeah, coming in from downtown. This character, even if you've got him blocked, he's going to slide in your DMs.
Yeah, very safe. In fact, advantage sometimes. Great damage when he gets stuff.
Look at
Quite a bit
that.
of it unbreakable. And we were in the corner on the other side. God, I mean, we've been moving all around, and that's not a great sign. Mentally, I would say, is the wake up fatal blow.
That was
Johnny Cage
pure
wins.
control of everything. And yeah, it looked like a little bit of a panic fatal blow to give himself a breather. Wise Gemini now on elimination point. No matter what transpires here, you guys are in the money and getting some massive points on the series. We'll see the comeback. I would love to press this game 5 button. I'd love to.
Right? You got a graphic
Johnny
just for
Cage.
it. Of course you want to do it.
Every time.
Will there be a change? Or maybe just taking some time? Look,
Liu
you said
Kang.
he wanted to get in here. You offered him the chance to take some time and maybe stew a little bit, think a little bit, right? Settle down a little bit maybe. And he went right back into it. I gotta be honest, man.
V3.
I feel like from what I've seen so far, that hasn't been.
V3 Liu Kang, by the way.
Did he switch to V3?
He
Oh, yeah, look at that.
switched. He'll have the teleport. The command grab.
Command grab Lou.
Oh, man. Do you remember this at Final Combat?
Hey! What a whip punch.
His command grab has to have the most satisfying animation I've ever seen, where he just snatches you by the neck. Just what?
Yeah.
So quick. Now breakaway coming in late. There you like to try to break away if they end with shadow kick, and then you can steal a turn.
Hey. Slowly moving towards the corner, and that has been where Pierre has had all the control. He's very close. Oh, wow.
Tick throws. And the nunchuck stance. One more. Wow.
Okay, so having gone to more mix-ups, and by the way, the ability to switch,
Round 2.
those two things have helped him out so far
Yeah.
in this round.
Side switch, extra mix.
Yeah.
And to start off with a whip punish ain't that bad either.
For sure, dude. It's been quite a fix. Trying things. Ooh!
Ooh, that max distance jump. That jump kick isn't great at stopping anti-airs, but it's really has that horizontal range, not the vertical.
Bit of a zoning game, as Wise Gemini just he'd like to take control. I think he was looking to outrange in that situation. He did do it once. Here in general, not taking the bait on that, forcing instead Wise Gemini to move backwards. If you're trying to outrange a big string, you got to keep moving backwards, and that's exactly what happened. That's exactly how Wise Gemini is cornered now.
And because of the switch to Dragon's Breath, you could be a little bit more comfortable moving against this character. Not. Oh my gosh! The micro
He
duck
had
and the
the
command grab.
exact same thought you did, right? He wanted to do command grab. He wanted to get the side switch. Here it is.
Oh, bit of a stagger, and Wise Gemini does send us to a game number 5. Let's go.
Dang,
Wow.
alive. Yeah, that's a really good targeted switch in variations. I think that's really cool. If the more zone-heavy, control-heavy version was working, then maybe bring in the mix-ups, maybe bring in the ability to switch sides just like that. And if you are getting cornered a lot, right, it is a way to quickly do that. It really has worked.
I was just talking about how, you know, if you're pure, you don't have to worry about the low projectile. So moving around and getting in is going to be a little bit easier. But I feel like that also falls into Wise's plan there, which is you're just going to openly come to me and put yourself in command grab range.
Johnny Cage
mix-up territory, and that's where Wise excelled there. Beautiful stuff. Got ourselves another game number 5. Buttons on deck, baby. Oof, I've got my fingers on it. I can't tell you the feeling that I get pressing these.
Well, you're doing a really good job of holding off his players. Take some time. Is he gonna switch to outtake? That's where he's hovering. He's thinking about it. He did. Right? He didn't switch last second. Let me see.
Shirai Ryu Fire Guard.
Just make sure. Indeed, it is out.
All right, hype us up, David. Game 5.
It's game number 5 here. Who's gonna make it in the grand final? Gur's waiting. It will be either Wise Gemini
Fight.
or it will be Big Pure.
David this time setting us ablaze here on the Kolosseum. Woo! Trying to teleport in. 8 a force ball for the efforts. Early slight lead for Pure. What's the switch to outtake gonna do? What I'm curious about, and it doesn't even matter. The big brain read on the crouch, but this is where Wise Gemini excelled earlier. Nice immediate reversal position, and Pure takes the early momentum lead now.
Yes, Pure absolutely in control. The intention with Wake Up Down 1, no, and now it's match point for Pure.
That happened so fast. I feel like we had time. We had time to breathe in the last few matches, and that went from 0 to 100 really quick. A couple of whiff throws have cost Wise massively in this final game, and thought that he was just gonna whiff the forward 3.
I think so. I think that was just a slight miscalculation of spacing.
This is something.
Out of the corner, at least.
Red tick throw. Read it again. Okay, Wise.
No meter, but corner to corner, and he got the crush. Will there be a break? Of course. Down one to keep control, trying to maintain pressure. No. Here with the grab, just like that. I can switch sides with that grab too. Come on.
Ballsy, wake up down once from Wise Gemini. Final game, final round. These two are playing Mortal Kombat 11.
Final round.
Absolutely, and one of them is about to not be playing Mortal Kombat 11 anymore. It's out. Low approach here for Lu for Wise Gemini. Battled back.
Pure trying to call him out for those dash up down ones with that back 3 there.
Really checking a lot of moves on these force balls, and with the one, look, he's so ready.
Pure footsie striking again. Slight health lead can be erased by any touch that. And another
spacing game. His spacing's ridiculous, dude.
Beautiful.
Honestly, his footsies have been amazing the entire time in his top 8. As a result, he puts himself in a great spot to take this. Getting close.
Most of us
coming in there. All he needs is chip. Hold on a second. Hold on absolutely 1 second. And that's really okay. He's still got 1 bit of chip avoided available. It's not gonna matter. Pure takes it and eliminates Wise Gemini. Makes his way into grand final.
Well played to both gentlemen. Wise Gemini going out at 3rd.
Why? You thirsty?
So close to making it to grand finals to try to run it back with Gur, but it's going to be Pure from the loser's bracket.
Johnny Cage wins.
And why not? Based on how Pure has played today, it's been so strong. He beat Full Auto, Burrito Voorhees, Titanium Tigers, and then Wise Gemini. And he's looked great doing it. Why not against Gur as well?
Yep.
Why not? It really was a good set. Yeah, I mean, back and forth a little bit in there. Ends up going down to the final round. In my mind, I think about that set, and I think about Pure's footsies and mix-ups being just so strong. His ability to control the stage, move the opponent to the corner pretty consistently. But you also got to talk about Wise Gemini really battling back from what seemed like a bad loss in winners finals, and in some rounds in that match as well. Still battling back really, really well. So that mental fortitude, although it didn't end up panning out ultimately, he's out of the tournament. Still, I think he's got to walk away from this thinking that he did a good job in maintaining fortitude in that way.
Yeah. That puts Pure in this grand final. It's a matchup that we have not seen. Going up against Gear. Gur. Wow, Gear. I just combined their names. My bad, chat. I expect the Johnny pick out of Pure. Always,
Okay.
Always a good universal one for Gears. Did we not see that as the pick against Burrito Voorhees in the losers' quarters? Was Johnny versus New Era Eternal? No, Burrito went.
No, Burrito.
Spawn,
it was Burrito versus
and then Cassie. Pure went Cassie to
Pure One Cassie.
to a kneecap the high projectiles.
Right.
That is right. Players are here. We got your grand finals ready to go. Character select screen. Let me take you there. I'm gonna put a W next to Gur to say, let you guys know he's on the winner's side of this.
Johnny Cage.
And Pure on the losers.
Somebody in the chat asks who put Pure into losers.
Hourglass.
That's a great question. It was Alexander the One. And you know what's wild is that if Pure had won that matchup, his next matchup
Gur, right?
would have been against Gur. Yes, sir.
Alexander
And
the One caused a few upsets, I think, in that pool. But did Pure take that run back in losers finals?
Actually, it was versus Tweety in losers finals of the pool. So Pure has beaten.
You hung with my
He had to beat Mufasa, then Tweety, then in the top 8, he had to get through full auto, Burrito Voorhees, Titanium Tigers, and Wise Gemini, and he did every single one of those things to face Gur here.
One hell of a run. He said, Gur, you're not avoiding me in this bracket. Let's see what he can do here.
Gur's been absolutely on fire. We've only seen him play 2 games. You know how many games he's lost?
Big
in that time?
fat 0.
Wadouche. So he's been killing it.
Coach saying that pool 4 won the Kolosseum. Essentially,
Right, yeah.
I get disgusted every Sunday morning when I wake up and open up the pools to like seed them and arrange them, and I'm just like, oh, every pool.
Yeah. Oh, he tried to fall spot. But
Yeah, a slight missed time.
jump in.
Got all the health
Hey,
back.
mix it in.
Hit the wrist position.
Out of there, but can he survive? It's the grab.
How crazy does that have to potentially reverse the momentum like we saw there? Not just reverse time,
Round 2.
but that momentum shift was disgusting.
Extremely useful, of course. Hey! Oh, what knowledge of his arm drop. Great spacing. Into the corner, too. And wow, dude, he's bringing out all the tricks right now, sure. And ready. This time he got it. Last time he was a little bit late. Not there. And the tech, I feel like Kurt can do no wrong at this stage of the game.
Stand
Okay,
one.
maybe not. Hold on.
Okay, do no wrong, and then we see stand one low say. Oh my! And he dropped it.
Finish him.
Peter's been so legit all night.
Wow.
Gears wins.
Still, he had ample room to do something like that.
Well, that's 1-0 for Gur. All he needs is 2 more games. Nobody's beaten them yet today.
Yeah, just so you guys know, watching from home, because I'm not going to update the actual thing live, but Smash GG's system for a league like this, they literally update the points as the rounds finish, as the matches finish. So if you guys go to the standings page of smash.gg/Kolosseum, all of their wins tonight are already in here. Pure is already up to 4th place, and Gur is up to 5th place in the rankings.
Wow, okay. That's awesome.
So you guys ever want to check that? It's right there, and it's always live.
What's the change here from Pure? We've seen a few different characters. We've seen Johnny, we've seen Cassie, forgetting somebody. somebody else.
Wait, were we blowing up Splash? They're blowing up Splash in combat for not having, like, being the only ones without a profile picture on there on Smash GG.
So he does switch.
Ooh,
Going over to
kneecapping.
Cassie. Yep.
I don't even call it Digital Soldier. I just call it kneecapping.
Kneecapping. Yep, that's the move.
That is the move.
Okay, so rather than counter poking as people often do with Sand Trap, he just sets up the statue.
Yeah.
That's super cool. I like that a lot from her.
Again, he has that mindset of thinking ahead no matter what. Of always putting himself in the most favorable position. Ooh, okay. That's a
grab again. We've seen him go for it a few times here. Yeah. Oh, it was close. No, it was very close.
Uh-oh. We've seen Gur do wonders here.
This is the bad spot. This is the tough spot.
Another one.
And
A little bit disrespectful with the down one. Oh! Getting optimal on us too. A 17.
Oh,
and
it's a punish. Yeah, nice.
wow, what an explosive
Repping the
set of events for Pierre there. Pierre's put out some damage for Cassie.
Round 2, fight.
That's right, yeah. Impatient. They both are.
Pierre's got to be feeling
There might have
comfortable.
been looking for amplified.
Taking a round off this man has not been easy tonight.
Hey, okay, the block
Pierre's,
Punish, he was so close.
I don't know too much about Pierre, but I feel like if I were to ask him, like, are you confident in fuzzy guarding that? I feel like Pierre would answer me, absolutely. Just the way he's played tonight.
Ooh.
Girl, that was
Big
disgusting.
Finger, he was right. Into the setup. Boom! Big plus. Oh, it's not enough. I think that might have been enough. It was so close. But even chip. Yeah, that was good. So, Gur, what a real great round for him.
Final round.
Got the one.
Fight.
Gotta worry about the interactables right there. No. They're moving forward. And one thing I've liked about Pierre's play is that it's not just about him whip punishing pussies. He's also done a really, really good job at being able to move forward. Seen that with both Johnny and Cassie.
Yeah. Really, really comfortable on the screen. Oh, speed of comfortable.
Not comfortable here though. He's got a big wall behind him.
What
He gets
what?
punched into it.
That's actually way worse than just doing another command grab.
A little bit more damage. Well, no, that's true. Yeah, in the corner.
Yeah,
it does less damage,
it's
doesn't it?
less
Yeah.
damage and it can get ducked. Okay, Gur.
Ooh, I won, but nothing else. Here's a punish and no defensive bars this time.
Wonderful execution, trying to pull out the gun, and Gur again thinking ahead, and the reversal of the position.
Yeah.
Savage. No crouch. What a chase down by Gur. And this is nerfed movement, by the way.
That's what they say, and that was gonna do it. That was gonna be just a chip out. I mean, other than balls block up 3 or something, but it didn't come, and game goes to Gur again. So here now has tried it with Johnny, and he's tried it with Cassie. And I would say I felt Cassie looked a little bit stronger, but neither one was good enough. So
Yep. You know, they've looked so good, but Gur has just looked on another level tonight.
it's like Gur will lose around here and there. It's not like he's been perfect in that sense, and yet it still feels, at least from the viewer's perspective, that he's gonna win. Like there's an inevitability, it seems, about how he's gonna play. Even if he loses a round, I feel like, well, he'll win the next one. Playing really, really well. Now for Pure. We've seen Johnny. No. We've seen Cassie. Also no. What does he do?
We've also seen the Cetrion.
Not yet against Gur.
But we saw Cetrion versus Gur in the first match of the night, and Gur was able to handle that pretty well.
That's true.
Cassie Cage.
It's gonna be
Okay,
Cassie.
back to Cassie. Yeah, I do think that looked a little stronger than the other cage. Kage!
Cyberlink Quay Assembly.
Keeping it in the family, though. We have a switch. This one is,
Which one did he go with? Who?
this is
Yes,
Yas
me,
Queen.
Catherine. It is Yas Queen, yep.
Round 1.
I like Variation 3. I'm one of the weird guys that likes to have the gimmicky orb of death from the sky. Oh.
Right into the command grab.
Get-
It's nice to have like double-digit plus frames to just use command. Pretty sweet.
It's not bad.
Oh, he tried the same thing, but the jump roll. Actually,
Yeah, the full delay there. Working out.
I'm just surprised to see Gert keep going to that timing for whatever it's called. Get your life back here.
And Pure is not falling for these 1-1 shenanigans either.
No,
Having
no.
none of it. This is it's like you're walking through a minefield against Eternal. You're moving forward, but you have to be careful with every single step.
There are all these weird ranges against Eternal. You got this full screen business where he can just teleport, he can control. He could juggle like that.
He could launch you at the same time, full screen.
Right.
Oh,
And
good.
then, in addition, he has the normal good footsies range of Gears. I mean, it's not the farthest in the game, right? But it's good. And then up close, he's got good mix-ups. It's just a good character.
I have never seen that taunt from. Wow.
Oh,
I never seen a taunt where he goes up into a sandball in the sky and goes away. That's pretty cool. This is tournament point for Gerd. He wants a piece of the pie, but he also wants a piece of the bigger pie at the end of the rainbow. That made no sense, but something like that.
he wants 2 pies.
Who doesn't want 2 pies more than 1 pie?
I want 2 pies.
That's simple math.
Wow, he's given all these opportunities for the block, and we never saw it. I think that's going to do it. Yes.
Oh,
Finish her.
And as strong as Pure was with flawless blocks versus other players, the mix-ups with the footsies, Pure looked honestly extremely strong throughout all this top 8. And then when it got to Gur just seemed like he was on a different level.
yeah. I think Gerd was on a different level coming into this. Just
Geras wins.
Pure looked amazing, even in that match.
Yeah.
Had wonderful reads, wonderful decisions. It was just Gerd doing the Gerd things.
Sometimes you get almost every decision right. It just happens like that. Sometimes you do. I'm going to give him 10 of these. Nice work.
I'm gonna give him a big fat 0 for peeling another person on this stream.
That's not nice. Yeah.
Not great, but wonderful job to everyone in this top 8. Gur, congratulations on the big win. Gonna get the first payout of the Kolosseum ever. And so Gur, Pure, and Wise Gemini, I'll be in touch with you the moment that this broadcast ends to get you guys paid. Shouts to Matcherino. And if any of you guys want to add any last-second money into the pot before we say goodnight, I'm going to put it in the chat.
Ooh, we have broken $200, 203.
Above $200. That is what these guys are going to win. After this stream ends, I will shut it down and get these players paid at ASAP. And if you guys would like to donate to that top one as well, that is for the finale at the end of the entire series. 8 weeks of action. Going to lead into the finale afterwards. 22.53. It has jumped up by about, what, 30, 50 bucks, something like that? Just on the finale one. Shouts to all of you guys using a bunch of those promo codes. Shave that neck beard and I'll donate another 25. Dang! You know what? Save your money, buddy. I will keep growing this until I go, it's disgusting, and then I'll shave it.
How long does it take that to turn into a beard?
I've never grown it out before in my life.
Okay. Well, now's the time.
So,
We're not doing anything.
So
You can't even go
that's the
outside,
thing.
dude. Might as well.
Chat, that's the thing, is that I've never grown out my facial hair before, aside from my mustache, in my entire life. I kind of want to see what it looks like. That's why I'm doing it.
I support that.
I'm in quarantine. I'm not doing or going anywhere anyways.
Yeah. Whereas I'm actually shaving more during the quarantine because my wife is home as well, and she married me without liking facial hair. All right. So that's weird. But the result is that I shave more often to be nice of.
Yeah. The only person I'm trying to impress is me, myself, and I.
Yeah. Well, there's an upside to that sometimes.
Maybe my cat, but he really doesn't care, if I'm being honest with you.
He's not going to care. He's got a good beard himself.
That's right. Let me update that finalized bracket for you guys. I'm curious how quick this actually happens. So let's see how quick this is. Dang, that's quick.
Ooh.
There you have it. Gurr winning it through the winner's side, not dropping a single game tonight. That's gross.
That's true, actually. Yeah. Did he lose anything? I'm gonna look through his winners side on the pools. Did he lose a game? I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah,
I feel like there's a chance he didn't.
I'm there too.
You're looking as well.
Let's see. He lost a game to Alexander the One.
Oh yes.
And then 1 game to Tweety. He lost 2 games this tournament.
2 games. Hey, he's pretty good at this video game, man.
Decent.
Decent at this video game. Yep.
Decent.
Yo, you know which character took? I don't know because it wasn't reported, but he might have only lost games to Geras in this tournament. He lost 1 game to Geras from Alexander the One. That's what the listed one is anyway. And he lost 1 game to Tweety, who might have played Geras. I'm not sure, but that might be the case.
I'm pretty sure he did. I'm pretty sure that was Infinite Warden, Eternal. I'm about 5% sure on that though. My memory. Listen, I had a birthday in between then and now, and I don't remember even that day. Okay. Because you guys, made me get some Kraken. Woo! Let me tell you.
Woo.
That's some good stuff right there.
Look, dude, again, I really appreciate you running the thing. It's great to have a tournament to watch. Oh, hello, everybody. It's great
my bad. My bad.
Yeah.
My bad on that one.
It's great for the scene to have a tournament to watch. It's great to have something to play in. Thankfully, this is a video game where the online is better than most, and so you can feel a little bit stronger about it. And I know that people feel that way because, I mean, the response has been so good. You know, we had over 1,000 for most of this broadcast watching. You had 347 entrants last Sunday for this thing. I was one of them. And I'm sure that as the series goes on, there's going to be more people playing and watching. So again, thank you for doing this. It's super nice to have something that feels a little bit like normalcy.
Yes.
Right? To have online tournaments, to have regular games, and to plan well.
To give us a place to hang out twice a week.
Yes.
You know, as a community, just hanging out, having a great time. And that's what I've loved the most is just seeing all these community members in the chat having a good time, coming together. Because that's all we really can do right now to keep us from going insane is having each other from a distance. So thank you guys to everyone who watched. Check out the Matcharinos. Sign up for week number 4 at smash.gg/Kolosseum. I put it in the chat. There's already 300 plus signed up for that, and there'll be a rush at the end to try to break today. That's going to be absolute insanity. Next week, commentary. You might be seeing a couple familiar faces. I have to reach out to them. But top 8 may be KP.
Ooh, that'd be awesome. Love
And
to see that
pools might be Mitsu. I will see how the scheduling works with everyone. It's crazy that we've had everyone, you know, the entire community be a part of something like this. Even,
it really is nice. Yeah.
Even, you know, down to who's running the brackets. Maze and King Kai, formerly known as Blackie, have been doing it for such a long time, running brackets within our community. The graphics, the same guy that did Combat Cup and War of the Gods. Even down to the music, our theme song during the intro, Kai Ismata with the track Absolution. The guitarist is just an Mortal Kombat player.
Stick.
You know? That's awesome.
That's awesome. That is awesome.
Paulo says, I'm late. What did I miss? You missed having to nerf Geras again.
Yeah, unfortunately, it turns out that Geras is still too good. Gotta do more work on him, man.
Paulo, don't listen to me. I love you.
Well, again, Aquaman, thanks for letting me have you tonight, even from a distance. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. I'm gonna give Paulo the bracket, and then I will say goodnight. Paulo, there's what you missed. Gerd taking it with that eternal pick, and Pure getting second. Wise Gemini with the third. Congratulations, guys. You guys are gonna get money. Massive points on the week. We will see you guys. Thank you so much, Shadowstorm, for the gifted subs. Absolute legend in that chat, has been dropping bombs all night long. But that is going to do it for us here tonight. Ultra David, do you have anything that you want to plug? Plug your own channel? Plug something?
Sure, yeah. I mean, I've been streaming a lot on twitch.tv/UltraChenTV. I've had a lot of free time lately. And if you do too, come out and hang and playing Mortal and Street Fighter basically every day. Come out and play video games with me.
That's right. He also streams his runs here on the Kolosseum. If you guys want to see that bone picker Baraka. But that's gonna do it for us tonight. Thank you so much for coming on, Ultra David. You know, you thank me, but at the end of the day, I have to thank you for taking time out of your day. I know the situation that we're in.
It was a busy one,
but
buddy. I had to reschedule all sorts of things in order to make the time for this.
But
I had cat petting to do. I was gonna go on a walk. That was a big one for me, and I decided
risky play right there.
half an hour later.
But thanks for coming on. Thank you everyone who watched. We will see you guys Sunday for the Kolosseum week number 4. Until then, guys, have a great one. Be safe out there. Love you. Take care. Peace.